Gold chip, gold chip, gold chip, gold chip. Hello, hello. It's like I'm live. I've been thinking about switching up my deck again. I've been thinking about dropping Ice and Flash. Like, I don't know how useful. Because I feel like I've been hitting speed quite often that I might be able to drop Flash and try to run 3 speed cards. But in order to hit max speed with 3 speed cards, I think I have to run the special week and just hope that I can get a lot of rainbows from her. Because she has 35% and then the 5% from her unique perk. And I just can't use the Link Surger's skills. And it'd be nice if I can get enough stam with 3 stam cards so I don't have to pick up Enclose the Go Home Specialist. And that'll save me 340 skill points. I don't know if I'm an end closer lover. I am just abusing it. I'm a pretty big gold chip hater, but I just can't avoid her. She just feels too strong. But yeah, if I run 3 stam cards, I think I should be able to hit like 1,000 stam. Because I did a couple more practice races last night, and not having Professor of Curvature feels really awkward. Trying to get into like a good position. Like I feel like my gold chip gets stuck behind everything too often, and if I just run 3 stam cards, I shouldn't care if gold chip goes in front of the Nice Natures. I think it's more important that my gold chip, because every time she is that far back and then procs anchors away, she can't really catch up to the rest of the pack. What makes gold chip so strong this CM? She's just really easy to train, and she has access to, like, end closers have access to the most acceleration skills on corners. They get 3 acceleration skills. And it's just like pace chasers right now are really hard to build. Like without a growth rate in stam, pace chasers are just really hard to build. Gold chip gets 20% in stam and 10% in power, which is like the obviously 2 stats that you want. So it makes gold chip really easy to build even if you don't have like a max limit broken deck. Ogre is also pretty popular because she has Gourmand in her potentials. So you can probably try to build Ogre, but once again, she doesn't have stam growth rate. So you're gonna have to run 3 speed cards and 3 stam cards to be able to survive. Like they have the best HP conversion rate on the course, and this is a medium/long, so they're just able to abuse their top speed. You hate your cards more than gold chip. You did a run, hit everything, and then the speed cards didn't rainbow. Yeah, I'm gonna try 3 speed 3 stam, so I'm able to buy Professor of Curvature instead of Go Home Specialist. Because running 2 of the SRs should let me hit like 1,000 stam. But if it doesn't, if I don't hit the speed, I'll switch back. Let's see, this Maru. Like Maru Zensky is like probably the strongest pace chaser. It's just so hard to build to get enough stam on. And you also have to use up a lot of the red sparks on pace chasing sparks instead of medium sparks. Yeah, I know it's not that hard. It's just that like if I hit like over 1,000, I'm able to drop Go Home Specialist like comfortably. Why are people doing 2 Dominator debuffers? It's mainly to stop gold chip. Speed debuffs impact people who have to like impact the back of the pack more than the front. Wait, who was I using? What did I use yesterday? This one? No, he was using a... Wait, what? I was using this Taiki, right? I don't remember who I used yesterday. I have too many people. Let me head back. You hit the parent skills instead of grandparents every time. Okay, it is that one. Yeah, parent skills are more likely to pass. Also, parents are guaranteed to pass their skills at the start of the run. But I'm assuming you're talking about like hitting the parent skills during the inspirations. Okay. This is the one, right? Yes. You heard about the Urara front strategy? Is it to block the pace chasers? It's to condense the pact. So yeah, it's like to shorten the lead between the pace chasers and like the end closers and late surgers. But you're entirely reliant on nobody running a front runner, or like your other two opponents not running a front runner, which is pretty common. But you are using up one of your slots for it. I don't know, that's a very like off-meta thing, so I will never recommend it. But if your read is that, you know, the two opponents you're up against aren't going to bring a front runner, you can try that in order to make your end closer stronger or your late surger stronger. Hello? Why is my game freezing? I just haven't encountered a way to beat Gold Ship. Like Double Dominator kind of works, but it's really like it works to stop Gold Ship, but a lot of the times your ace doesn't win in a Double Dominator comp. Is Professor of Curvature needed for Gold Ship? I think it's needed if she's up against another Gold Ship, so I'm gonna try to go for it this run. It's mainly for positioning, but if you're against another Gold Ship that has it, they just are able to break out of, like, get a better position than you. Alright, at least it's Stam on Fickle Maiden. You prefer using a 0-limit break Suzuka than a 3-limit break King Halo? Yeah, the King Halo is, like, pretty high rolly, but she's really good because of her power bonus here, and she'll also give you a speed bonus in her unique perk. So she's really good when you do a multi-rainbow training, but otherwise she's pretty weak stat-wise. You want to repeat? Sorry for repeating the question. Do you think you should drop Top Gun for Sei in Sky Limit Break 1? I think Top Gun is better if you're able to stomach the fact that you have to get her from 0 initial friendship gauge. But if you're able to hit like a good stam with the same Sky Limit Break 1, then you don't really need a high roll with Top Gun. Top Gun's like only meant to be used as a second support stam card if you're just trying to high roll your stam stat. The skill points are so expensive. Yeah, that's why I'm running an additional stam card so I can drop Go Home Specialist and only run Swinging Maestro. I'm assuming the top option gives Long Shot. The bottom one gives a Mood Up. Haru has a Mood Up supporter card. Yeah, 75 spec is really nice. If you're like training something like Gold Ship or just anything with a stam growth rate, you might not need to high roll with Top Gun. You get all 3 skills, but no medium S. How much stam is necessary? I think like it's like around, well, for an end closer, it's probably around 900 and a gold skill if you don't get hit by any debuffers. Your ace, yeah, Rudolph has the stam growth rate as well. So you can probably try use Seiun. Obviously, if you're not like hitting enough stam, then you should swap back. But with like a 20% growth rate, I don't think you need to try to high roll with Top Gun. I'm pretty sure I clicked the top option, but let me double check. Yes, top option gives 10 stam. Wow, I feel like they have yet to show up on speed. Yeah, I don't know, 340 for the skill is so expensive. I got second. Crazy. I don't even... There's no way with a stam issue either. This gold chip already wants to be glued. I'll do speed here for the 12 friendship points with special week. Maybe I should just put gold chip on pace chasing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like 1,000. 1,000's enough with just one gold skill. Is there info on how much each level of unique skill affects your skill level? In terms of like the velocity and acceleration skills, it's 1% for level 2, and then 3% for every level after that. For stam skills, I believe it's a flat 2% each level. Yeah, I'm gonna switch her to Pace Chaser, and there's no medium races today. Yeah, not... You have to like really high roll to hit it before the first summer. She also doesn't have, like her specialty priority is not that high. I think it's 50. Actually, it might be the same as Super Creek. I don't know, it's just really annoying to get her friendship gauge up. She has no hit bonus up, so you can't even like try to use the +5 from that. But I think the general doc has the table of what each unique roll does. Just high roll, yeah. It's just, I think like trying to high roll multiple things and high rolling the skill off of a 1-star here has been pretty rough. I would like it if more than one speed card showed up on speed. I'm gonna switch her to Pace Chaser. I feel like it shouldn't have mattered. I had like 300 stam and 200 speed going into that race. Yeah, like this run, like Top Gun's probably gonna hit 80 before even classic year. I don't know, you just have to high roll. You just have to high roll junior year with her. Like, I'm gonna train this one again, and I think that is gonna bring her to 80, right? She has more friendship gauge than Super Creek. Oh no, I'm one training off. You're going a triple dominator hybrid? Yeah, you could probably put Symboli and End. Actually, no, she has a C and End, right? That might be a little awkward to build. The amount of stars on white scales determine the chances of rolling it? I believe so, yes. But I don't know what the numbers are on it. Does Gold Ship need potential level 5? If you want to try to run like a 4-speed, 2 stam deck, or like a 3-speed... Like if you want to try to only run 2 stamina cards, you should try to get to potential of level 5 and grab both the gold skills. Like if you have 800 stam, you should think about getting both the gold skills. But if you're able to get 1,000 stam with just 2 cards, you don't need the second gold skill. It's just like with 800 stam, if swinging Mayasho doesn't proc, your gold chip is dead. What is going on? Ugh, I just lost like 20 skill points. I don't understand, I didn't even force her into front. I lost 20 skill points and I think I have to do an additional race now. And no one's on speed or stam. That's crazy. Yeah, this gold chip is yearning. Should you get tuna or salmon sashimi? I think I like salmon personally. Tuna's a little fatty. Yeah, random 5th jump scare. Like, I took her out of front running to put her in Pace Chaser because she lost her maiden race. And I put her back. Okay, I'm gonna schedule this race so I don't forget that I need to hit a criteria. Should I just put her back on front running? That was a good speed training. Alright, this is actually perfect timing because we're gonna do a race today. So I don't really care that my energy is this slow. Should I put her in front runner? Like, she should be able to outstat people, right? Okay. You feel like you got a good gold ship, but the swinging event didn't get... Yeah, not getting... I don't know, it feels so awkward when like it's the guaranteed gold skill and you just don't get it because the event chain didn't finish. How am I feeling with the 3-speed cards? It's a little lower than I would like. I think it's like very reliant on special week being 80, like as soon as possible. I haven't... I mean, this is our first run attempting it. But I also, like, I have a lot of speed sparks. So even then, like, I think I just have to focus on clicking speed a little bit more. And then just hoping that I get a triple rainbow on Stam during summer. Instead of training it. But a second place, really. The chances of roaming support events sometimes... I don't know the chances of, like, the outside supporter cards. Unfortunately. I don't even know what the chances of, like, your own supporter cards proccing are. Why Halo instead of sweep? Okay, just call me poor. I have a level 30 sweep. I only have a limit break 1 sweep. And I'm not swiping for the banner. I'd rather you just call me poor. Sorry, but you wouldn't have known that. Sorry for being aggressive about it, but like I'd rather you just call me poor. Yeah. No, I was a little aggressive about it. It's just I'm a little annoyed at it personally. Okay, I have to do a recreation here since summer's the next day. Yeah, came off a little aggressive, but I don't know. I have a level 30. I have a level 30 sweep and a level 30 Taishin, and like Taishin's gonna be useful for the next CM, and I just don't have it. So it's kind of annoying that like I don't have either of them. But yeah, yes, use sweep. Sweep Tosha is probably like, honestly, I would put Sweep Tosha over like a lot of the SSR speed cards. I mean, I wish I had her. You're 500 in with a level 35. I mean, yeah, the best SSR. Yeah, at least I hit both the Stam ones, and I have Marvelous Max Limit broken. I'm just missing. I'm 400 and like 80 pulls in, and I'm just missing Sweep and Taishin. SRs are hard to hit. I know. The thing is, like, I'm like so far behind that like I can't even use the crystals to get the rest of it yet. But I will hit pity on this banner. I'm just waiting until the end of it because I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get enough. Yeah, I'm gonna try well, probably not 12k on Stam, like, but I'm shooting for about 1k. Top one gives mood up, so we go for the 10 energy. Why are you all on wit? I'll take this training because the reporter's here too. And that gives me 3 wit. We can't get any... What I shouldn't need to buy skills, though. Like, I don't know why my gold chip is just losing. What are my inherents with 3 speed, 3 stam? It's like a mix of speed and stam. I have 2 power, 3 stam, 2 speed, 3 speed, 3 stam. It's like a little bit of a mix. This is my first... Okay, wait, I don't think I could do a long with 450, so I'm gonna switch to end closer. Yeah, 7 links. I think I just HP checked everyone. But I'm trying to hit like max speed and about 1,000 stam. If I high roll, I could probably max out both of them. Your sleep is only limit break 3, but she's so bad. I think limit break 3 is fine. Limit break 2 honestly is serviceable. It's just like she only becomes usable at limit break 2. I just don't own that. Okay. I want to... Yeah, I have to do 3 trainings because the New Year's event will get more HP back. You got your first 8-star 1-stat parent, but it's a shame it's on an ace. Yeah, so you won't be able to use that on your own ace. Yeah, level 35 sweep is pretty consistent. Okay. We'll drop down to this so we can get the 30 energy from the New Year's event. And I guess the 10 energy from here. Okay, another long, so still run end closer. 10 lates. Hopefully I don't get blocked out. It's crazy everyone was on late in pace. If I got blocked out, I'd been so mad. Might have just glued her there. Okay, got the 30 energy so we can do a training. I mean, yeah, 724 speed at the start of senior year is pretty good for only running 3 speed cards. I guess it depends on how well summer treats me. Or if they just ever want to show up on speed. What card did I borrow? I borrowed a Super Creek. I don't own a Super Creek. Why did they make Matt's voice so deep? I don't know. It's just schizo. I got Gormand on this run. It's such a bad training. I kind of want to do this just so I can guarantee that the director's at 60. But also, this is such a bad training that I'm just gonna hope before April I can get one more training with her. Wow, okay. I'm getting really unlucky. I tend to just click Wit if there's nothing else to train. Because I like gambling for... I always like keeping my options open for rainbows. Why do I still... I don't own a Zero Limit Break one. Like, I don't own a single copy of Super Creek. But yeah, it'd probably be better to drop, like, Cafe for a Zero Limit Break... for a level 30 Super Creek and then borrow Seiyun Sky or Satano Diamond. I just don't own Super Creek. Oh, sorry, you're asking me, will I do it? I mean, I just explained, yeah. I'd probably borrow a better stat stick one. You wish you had your own Marazensky? Yeah, it's really nice. I don't own Taiki Shuttle, so I'm still kind of limited. Alright, this one's glue. We didn't hit shooting or medium S. You had a good run? I hope that comma doesn't mean that something bad's about to... You're about to say something bad. I think with 672, I should have enough as pace. Did I pull for Super Creek? Yeah, I'm like 70 pulls in, but I'd have to swipe I think $70 to get to hit pity right now, and I don't think like running a level 30 and a Saiyan Sky changes my deck that much. So I'll just wait a little bit longer. But I will finish pulling, because I'm not pulling on Saiyan Sky. And I'm just gonna save for Summer Marzensky in like 2 months. Am I stupid? Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong card. I was looking at Aishin Flash and I was like, where is this event? Top one. Okay, non-standard is the bottom one. I just think that running 3 stam cards lets me not have to click stam as much, because I can kind of ignore the single stam rainbows. Okay, well, the director never showed up again, so I think I'm gonna be able to level that up. Saiyan Sky skill, good for pace chasers? Are you talking about the supporter card? The supporter card and Saiyan Sky's unique ultimate only works on front runners. It will never work on a pace chaser. The Uma, yeah, it would only work on pace or front runners. You have to be first place. Like, in order to use the ultimate correctly, you have to be, well, first of all, if the condition is you have to be in first place, and betting, if like the corner was after, I don't know, I don't think there would ever be actually, I don't think there's ever a track where you can somehow manage to use Saiyan Sky's ult as a pace chaser. It can work if you're promoted. Promotion only matters in this CM. I think almost everyone is going to be running a front runner. Like, you will almost always find a front runner in future CMs. I think it's like, this is the only CM that you really have to consider, like, there being a chance of you get promoted. Saiyan Sky card's better stat. Yeah, it's a better stat stick than... If Max Limit broke in, stat-wise, it's better than Super Krieg. Yeah, it's similar to Suzuka's unique. Except you don't need, like, a lead to work. It just works if you are in first place around the corner. Or entering the corner. I can't tell if this was just, like... It was kind of bad rainbows. But it might be too inconsistent to run only 3 speed cards if one of them isn't sweep. Just I don't want to buy Go Home Specialist. It's like a fifth. It's like a fifth of the skill points goes into a gold stamped card. I guess just high roll with Top Gun and everything else. Okay. Whatever. The skill chip's glue anyways. How long for the long CM is it better to run 3-3 even on stamp bonus trainee? I think so, yeah. Unless you're able to actually on a stam bonus trainee, if they have a gold recovery skill, you might be able to get away with 2. Like on gold ship with Go Home Specialist, you might be able to run Super Krieg and Medjaro McQueen for cooldown, and then pick up 3 gold skills. But most likely, yeah, you'll probably be running 3 speed, 3 stam. Because I don't think there'll be that many debuffers, or at least like if there is a debuffer, they only have access to 1-3% since Cafe isn't out. Alright, I'm switching back to 4 too, I think. I don't know. I feel like I just got unlucky with rainbows though. That's hard to tell. I think if this was a sweep, it'd be better. Why do I do 3-3? So I don't have to pick up another gold skill. If you have 1,000 stam, you can probably get away with just buying Swinging Maestro. I don't want to spend 340 skill points on Go Home Specialist. Can I check on your Symboli? Where did you put it? No speed. Is it in general? No. 3-3. Well, it's like 3 speed, 3 stam cards. I mean, I'm only 100 speed off. Like, I don't think I need to run another speed card. But I'm also not hitting enough power. Any questions? Is it this one? It's a little iffy on your stam. You just have to hope that that there isn't nice natures and your Symboli doesn't get in front of them. But it's pretty strong. I'm assuming you're running late surger. Like, you have 3. It's a little hard to proc Pump Some Iron as a late surger. But yeah, no gold recovery skills. I mean, you have a lot of stam. Like, 970 on a late surger and 451 guts is a lot of HP. It's just, I think you could die to a debuffer. I've been trying 3 speed cards all day and haven't hit max speed once. I mean, it's like, this is just 2 rainbows off from max speed. I think my main issue is my power is at 660. 660 power is really low. But I don't think it's worth trying to hit it. Oh wow, this one didn't even get Swinging Maestro. I don't know, it's just Go Home Specialist is so expensive. I don't want to buy it. Yeah, low power is kind of iffy. I think I just tried to high roll with Top Gun. Don't even know what I'm picking up. Yeah, it might be harder to high roll with 3 speed cards than it is with 2 stam cards. But, I mean, this is just trash. You feel like late never wins, you have a perfect ogre with late, and she never wins. Yeah, I just think, I don't know, late is just in a really awkward position. Because, like, you're trying to, like, you don't have that much of a lead on end closers who use the acceleration skills you're picking up the best. And, like, pace chasers just have a lead on you, and they also still have access to red shift and shooting for victory. What are my parents' sparks? My parents' sparks are pretty good. It's 2, 2, 3, 2, and I think 4, 4, 3. It's like, this is why I'm so pretty much consistently able to hit like a decent speed and decent stam on all my runs. Yeah, we're just gonna drop Cafe for Flash again. I think my issue is that I'm like down 200 power because I'm not getting that many rainbows. And this one, like, Flash is... I think that I need the double rainbows. Like, I need a rainbow when King Halo or Kiedis and Black is there for the 1 power bonus. So it's just better off running 4 speed like this. Yeah, I think just late surges are too gambly on... Like, you're already entering a lottery as an end closer for 6th place for Pump Some Iron. But late surges is even more gambly with, like, how nice natures get positioned. Alright, well, we're gonna move this supporting card deck back. I just wanted to try it out because I don't know, the gold chip that I have above me, like I would have really liked to have Professor of Curvature for positioning, but it was just too expensive. I have so much gold. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since day one. I don't think I've never done a daily race for medium, except for the first win bonus. Do fronts? Fronts can only use redshift. Redshift is the only acceleration skill you can use. You just don't want shooting for victory. You wish you can adjust skill levels in the simulator because you have no idea how to compare a lower level of gold chips unique. Yeah, I mean, technically it's 3% weaker. Oh yeah, I had to do the free scout before the stream today because the scout banner ended at 3 o'clock. So we didn't get to see that, but it was just a rare card. Oh, I was supposed to do the 50 pull. I didn't do the 50 pull on the Umar banner. Oops. But let me do the 2 scouts on this one. I would really like Taishin because I think she's going to be really strong next CM. I think I'm also just going to try to go for a straightaway spurt. It might be, I think it's easier next CM to beat a Taishin than it is to beat a gold chip right now. You could run shooting if you run 3 fronts. Yeah, I mean, yes, your farthest back front runner can proc shooting, and then hypothetically they would pass your other 2 front runners, and then your next front runner can proc shooting. If you're running 3 front runners, you can do redshift shooting for victory and try to have them all pass each other so you can proc it. I feel like I'm gonna like wake up one day and like have sleep paralysis and just see her like drop kick me. I hate this. I hate this CM so much. You got Symboli on today's free pull? That's nice. Alright, let me do the paid pull. Taishins and gold chip stamps are clones of each other? Yeah, essentially. They both like mid-race proc. Please don't be gold chip. Okay, McQueen. Or sorry, not McQueen, Ryan. And then I need to do the paid pull on the Super Creek. Yeah, so I'm waiting till the last day because I'm doing these paid pulls, and I also would like to see how much, like if I'm able to basically hit it, or how many support ticket pulls I need to do. Gold chip is your Oshi. Okay, I won't say anything too mean. Alright, let's head back into the career. What about Bourbon's unique for frontrunners in this CM? I'd have to see what Go First does. That's the one with the temptation thing, right? Go First. I don't know how to. I don't know what like where the zeros are, so I don't know what it's actually called. What is Bourbon's? It's like, is it G double like O's? Oh, it is G double O. Increase velocity when positioned towards the front after making it to the final straight without faltering. It's okay. I mean, it's like the same. It's the same strength as Ogre's skill. It's like it'll do the same thing as Ogre. If we go here and search up Triumphant Pulse, and then we go here and go with G00. Like Triumphant Pulse is about, or how long does Triumphant Pulse last? 7.2 seconds. Go First lasts also 7.2 seconds. Actually, wait, no, it's weaker than Go For It. It's weaker than Ogre Cap. Yeah, you have to be, well, I mean, you don't have to, you have to not get rushed. And I think you can't have a late start and you can't be rushed. You have to be top 2. But it'll proc right outside the final corner for the 7.2 seconds. The issue is that as an inherited skill, it's a 0.15. Triumphant Pulse essentially does the same thing, but is stronger. So like you're still gonna lose to like a pace chaser or just any position that isn't frontrunner that has Triumph Impulse, because it's just a better inherited skill. So it's not like too important to have. I don't think like it's pretty weak as an inherit skill. Like 7.2 seconds of having a 0.15 meters per second increase is pretty weak. A lot of people are inheriting Triumph Impulse and it's just going to outspeed Go First. I don't think it's like if it's in your inherit or yeah, if it's in your legacy, it's fine to pick up, but I wouldn't have built a parent for it. Are there exclusive rewards for winning the CM? There's a exclusive title for being in first, and you get a star in your profile page for saying that you won for how many like CMs you win. This is the one that's minus 15, right? This one is gonna sap 15 energy from me. Is this Palmer? Do I want 10? Do I want Stam or Wisdom? How trusty are the numbers for the skill charts in Emulator? Like the length lead are not, I would not trust. The length leads like almost are like it's impossible to make the like say this is the medium rate because it assumes that all your skills are proccing. Like even like on this gold ship, it's assuming Go First is gonna proc, which will not almost never happen on a frontrunner gold ship. So it's hard to like rely on the numbers on here. I don't know, it's hard for me to say like you should listen to this. Is Professor of Curvature easily skippable for this CM? You can see here that Professor of Curvature activates super early. If you care about if your Uma needs to care about positioning, then I would say you can think about grabbing it. Like I think on gold ships, a gold ship with Professor of Curvature will almost always be in a better position than a gold ship that doesn't have it. So I kind of regret not picking it up on my gold ship. Gold ship front? No, this was just to show how Go First triggers. I'm not making gold chip a front runner. I just like the site has gold chips preloaded into it for me. What's the replacement for special weak card? For pace chasers, if you don't have Gormon, there is no replacement. You'd only run this card if you needed Gormon from it, but I think Sweep Tosho and Narita Taishin I think are both better cards than special weak. I just don't own either of them. If you have 1,000 stam, you do not. I don't think you need a second gold scale. I think you can get away with just swinging with 1,044 stam. Professor is supposed to be able to proc twice on the first and the fourth corner. I mean, yeah, I think because it's like there's a 30-second cooldown on it. So, in theory, yes. I've never seen it proc on the second corner, though. Right, so I've never seen it proc on... Yeah, I've never seen it proc after the first corner. I just want to, like, remove my brain from gold chips. I just don't even remember what her events do. What's the difference between S-Turf, S-Medium? S-Medium is a buff to your top speed. S-Turf is a buff to your acceleration. But when you have this many acceleration skills, it almost doesn't matter that your turf is S, because all of your power or your acceleration for the last leg is going to come from your skills. If it was like a pure stat check CM, then it would be better to get S-Turf and S-Medium. It's just, there's so many skills that you can trigger to get more acceleration that you don't need the 10% buff from an S and Turf. Yeah, I think the next CM, it might be important to get an S and Turf because there isn't that many acceleration skills besides straightaway spurt. But this CM, it just doesn't matter. Can you exchange curvature for medium corners and end closer corners combined? Yeah, probably. I mean, actually, I think the medium corners and end closer corners combined is probably stronger than just Professor of Curvature. We don't fail an 8%, right? What's my favorite Uma Musume and which one do I hate the most? Well, right now I hate Gold Chip. But before Gold Chip, it was Seiyun Sky because I hated... I hated... When I played on the Japanese server, like, she was just like the entire meta. So I hated seeing her, but now I think it's Gold Chip. My favorite Uma is from Cinderella Grey. I think she's gonna be animated in the second season, or like the second core, but it's Folk Queen from the Japan Cup. She's a New Zealand horse. And then right behind her is Ogre. Because I just really like Cinderella Grey. I think Cinderella Grey is like Uma Musume's best piece of media. Alright, I have to clear Night Owl, which is annoying. Okay, at least it only took one infirmary visit. Maybe I should try to high roll the shrine event. Is Baiko Pegasus a high rolling card? I don't know what she does at 1 limit break. What does she unlock at 1 limit break? At level 35, she has 25 specialty bonus, and she has a lot of training effectiveness. What is that? 37%? And about 50 specialty priority? I mean, yeah, I guess technically, because her initial friendship gauge doesn't come until level 45. So it's gonna be really hard to raise her to 80, like, bond before you want it. But she gets her speed bonus at 1 limit break. She just doesn't have any initial friendship gauge. So I guess, like, in terms of, like, needing to hit 80 friendship, it is pretty high rolly. I just don't think it's that good of a card unless you don't have like a max limit break SR to replace it. You have season 2 as the best season. I think when you see the second core, like that arc is so good. The initial, I would say, yeah, the start of Cinderella Gay is a little slow. They did spend a lot of time on Ogre's like origins. Is Let's Pump Some Iron better than shooting for victory / redshift for end closers? Theoretically, yes. Because it's harder to get into 5th place than it is to get into 6th place. And also, Let's Pump Some Iron activates as soon as the final leg starts. Whereas you have to wait, I believe it's 100 meters for the corner in order to activate redshift and shooting for victory. But you would want all 3. You're in the League A groups and Team Trials. Nice. I kinda wish you watched the series before you played the game. You would have pulled Ogre from your selector. Yeah, I have Ogre. Ogre's a really good parent. That's all I use her for right now. At least until Christmas Ogre comes out. I think she's just gonna be permanently a parent. She might come out during dirt races, because I think I'll do Haru and Ogre for dirt races, or dirt CMs. Is Symboli Rudolph's unique good for end closers? Yeah, Symboli unique's ult can be used on anybody but frontrunners. It's not... I wouldn't say it's good. It's like the same level as Triumph Impulse, where it's nice to have, but it's not as important as acceleration skills right now. Ugh, 2nd place. Does that mean I have to do an additional race? Yeah, it's very inconsistent, but like if it procs, it's stronger than Redshift and Victory. It's just like the reason why I have Redshift and shooting is because 1, I have to get Let's Pump Some Iron from a grandparent, so it's just like RNG if I get that. And 2, sometimes my gold chip passes 6th place because so many people are running the late surges right now. Also, I'm just like stat checking people with that gold chip because she has like 940 power. So she isn't consistently in 6th place. I do feel bad though, because I think Ogre is the one I abuse the most. I make her do like 25 runs in a row, which is kind of true to her actual lore. She's like over 30 race records. I do have like after once the senior year starts, I do just have Ogre permanently racing. Okay, this Guts gets everybody to 80, so I think it's worth doing. Yeah, she can tank it. She's so good. You got you did a 10 pull and got Ogre? That's crazy. Alright, first inspiration. Can I get shooting and medium S? This Ogre has been like consistently giving her skill or Pace Chaser sparks. That is crazy. Ogre's like the only one without a medium spark. Maybe it's just too... I don't know. I feel like I'm still consistently hitting Let's Pump Some Iron though. Hikey Shuttle gave me 2 sparks. Did I get standard distances? I did. You're trying to build fronts. Yeah. I think like the issue with front runners is you can't really rely on borrows. You have to get all the groundwork sparks yourself because you have to invest like over 5 runs a day to try to put groundworks onto everybody. You also got air group, so you can duo the Emperor and Empress. How many medium sparks do I have in total? I think 14. I think this is it's a 3, a 3, a 2, a 3, and a 3. I'd say I hit medium S like 50%, 60% of the time. You're really conflicted between Max Limit Break Maya and 3 Limit Break Satano. I think they're pretty comparable. What can I improve in this gold chip? Put Let's Pump Some Iron. It's literally just, I just want that exact same gold chip, except with this skill. But it is very strong, yes. It's just I have nothing else to do. Like, I mean, I could make a Symboli, but I think Symboli isn't going to take that much time to make. Or at least, like, I'm not going to bring Symboli in the qualifying rounds. So I'll have, like, the time during the CM to make the Symboli for the final round. Because I'm going to drop my Nice Nature in the final round. Yeah, Iron's kind of important. Like, it's ideally I would want all 3 acceleration skills, which is what we're fishing for. Why are they on Stam? I moved to 4, and I think I have a worse stat spread than I did in the last run. Huh? Tosho is way better. I think, like, after Kitas and Black, you should just always try to run Max Limit Break Tosho. Wait, what? What else am I gonna bring? I have a Pace Chasing Maruzensky and a Nice Nature right now. I just need to replace my Nice Nature in the final round with Symboli. What style? Late Surger. I'm gonna be all in on Symboli on sniping the 6th place. I think Late Surgers is just a complete lottery. But I think it'll be more useful than my Nice Nature. I also need to be running Dominator. Like, I want 1 Uma with Dominator, so that's also why I want to bring a Symboli in. What do I think about Rudolph's skill on Gold Chip? I mean, I'm putting Triumphant Pulse, which I think is basically equivalent. I'd have to... Let me double check. What's it called? Divine Might? Divine Might. Like, it activates a little bit earlier, but it's essentially the same skill. It's just Divine Might, you need to pass 3 people, whereas Triumph Impulse, you just can't be first, which is very likely. Like, usually your gold chip isn't in first at the very end here, so Triumph Impulse does the same thing, except it has a little bit easier conditions. But like they effectively have the same effect. Yeah, you should essentially always be able to pass 3 people. But like it's the same skill as Triumph Impulse. Like both of these, it's very likely that it procs on gold chip. And like unfortunately, I just don't have a symbol. I didn't have a medium 3 Symboli, so I had to put a Meguro McQueen instead. Like the ideal would have been, you know, Ogre, Symboli, and then my Maru Zenskin. And I would pass those 3 unique ults. I just didn't make the parents. Or I just don't have the parents to do that. It's just like, if it's on a grandparent, it's just very unlikely that you actually pass the ult. Min stand for a Pace Chaser with Gormon, no swinging. Like 850 is the bare minimum. What do I think about making N Symboli? Yeah, so I can hit more people with Dominator. I don't really want to run Symboli with a C in End Closer. And I don't think I have any Sparks. Unless somebody has a Legacy that I can borrow that has 3... Actually, I guess if one of these was a Late Surger, it would be possible. Yeah, it might be better to run her as an End Closer. Alright, I'm gonna switch her to End because I don't think I have enough stam for the Kikua show. Would Taishin be better for gold chip for medium, where they about equal? In this CM, they're essentially the same. I think gold chip has a little bit of advantage because of Anchors Away. And Anchors Away allows her to enter 6th place a little easier. But Taishin doesn't have a advantage in this CM over gold chip. How do I feel about a Maximum Break Tazuna over a 4th speed card? Yeah, if I had a Maximum Break Tazuna, I'd probably run that over Flash. Since training with Tazuna also gives you speed. Which unique is more important, Ryan or Taiki's? Ryan. Have any of my gold chips got the End Closer Spark? One of my gold chips... I only have a Pace Chaser Spark, and one of my gold chips did get this Pace Chaser Spark. I think she also failed the career, so I just glued her right away. Yeah, gold chip is a lot more reliable because of her unique skill. This is after the position keep mechanic, so she'll be able to keep her lead that she gets with Anchors Away. Sometimes Taishin just gets stuck in 9th place because all the gold ships just outrun her. Can you get away with 850 stam on frontrunners with swinging? As long as there isn't a single nice nature in your lobby, that is enough to run the whole course, yes. You'd also have to have proc swinging on the course. So you would need to pass your wit check for swinging and pass the opponent RNG check that nobody brought a nice nature. Okay, we're now getting good speed trainings now that I have special week up. Just need to hit this second inspiration. I think I'll do solos on Edison because I really need power. I guess Special Week is essentially the same thing. Why did I get Mutiki's event? You have 100 speed training. It does feel good. I think with this setup, when I get like a 4 rainbow, I get like 60 power, which is so funny. Alright, medium S. Okay. Automatically glued. If at least there was a medium S, I might be able to build one better than the one I have right now. That is rough. Stats are pretty good though. Just another gold chip to the shipped off to the glue factory. Beef it. Okay, Flash is probably not worth doing a solo training on. I'm actually just gonna rest here. Okay. Good double rainbow here. I don't really know why I'm like thinking about my decision. Just gonna finish this to see what potential she had. You hit the Charming to turn 4, and then got Acupuncture event. You might get smited for that. Oh, actually, I should have just rested. Okay. I know what the other Machikane card does. Machikane-tan. Or the other event. This one is speed or power. That would make sense, saying that she has special power. In general, how much difference is there between a 1 to 2 star unique skill and their 3 star counterpart? It's a lot better. But Agnes's only restores Stam right now. So if you don't need the... Because I think her 1 and 2 star version restores 3.5%. And then her 3 star version restores 5.5, or is like the equivalent of swinging Maestro, basically. So it's just like, do you need that additional 2% HP? I think in terms for Agnes, it's not that much stronger, but like any of the acceleration or the speed ups, it's more important to get their 3 star counterpart. But both Super Creek and Agnes, if you're able to build enough Stam, it's not that important to have them 3 starred. Why are you all on power? Mood down right before. Is Flash better than Taishin for Golgi? I think Taishin might be better. I'd have to double check, but I think Taishin would be better. Yeah, because Taishin has the initial friendship gauge, right? I'd have to double check. Taishin. What do we have here? So Flash has 20% more mood, less training effectiveness, less gauge. Yeah, it has a little bit more specialty priority, but I think the 5% training effectiveness is stronger than that and the specialty priority. So I would say Taishin would be better than Flash for gold chip. Like stat stick wise, it's better to run a Taishin. I've even because Taishin does, I mean Flash has like no skills that Taishin wants. And then I think Taishin or the Narita Taishin supporter card, you can get hints for standing by, which is the skill that you want to pick up on gold chip if you don't have enough stam. So that's pretty good. Also, end closer corners is obviously a good card or a good skill to pick up. So I think it's always better to run a Taishin. You mostly play for supporters, so your star levels are quite low. Yeah, you're just gonna have to run like the 3 stars essentially. Is it true that late Savvy makes all-seeing eyes hit more? No. The wit you get from green skills do not go into skill activation chance. Yeah, I think I had to use like 10 statues to get my gold chip to 3-star. Is red chip good on gold chip? She can trigger it. It's not as all the acceleration skills I think on an end closer are pretty inconsistent. But redshift is better than like some of the other skills you can pick up. Savvy gives vision. I think that like widens the cone of your. I think getting vision from it widens. Like when you increase your field of view, like in real life, increasing your field of view is like increasing the cone that you can see, but you can hit everybody in that cone already. Like no one's gonna be so far on the outside that they dodge a stam debuff. It doesn't like extend the range of your ult. It widens the cone of your field of view. So no, I don't think it would. Because there's no way there's an Uma that's like outside of your field of view like that. The main, like the way that people are quote unquote dodging Nice Nature is like being a front runner and being so far ahead that Nice Nature can't see him. But no Uma is ever gonna go that far outside where increasing your field of view would matter. What do you think is the minimum wit level for a debuffer is? I would say it's around 1,000. You can probably get away with that like a little bit above 900. But I would aim for at least 1,000. What team comp do I prefer? 2 pace, 1 end, 1 end, 1 late, 1 pace. I'm entering 1 end, 1 late, 1 pace. I think it's a little bit more consistent. Double pacer is good if there's no front runners, because you have twice the chance of being promoted. It's just whatever your deck can build. Like I think I can build a strong Symboli. That would be stronger than like a gold chip that I would run. So I'm planning on doing that. Okay, this one is not good. Yeah, I think even if I were to buy skills like that, I probably don't need standard distances. Yeah, even if I were to buy it like this, I think it's still, even if I hit medium S, it would still be weaker than my other gold chip. They're 1 front, 1 pace, 1 ender. 1 front's good to like, just to make sure like, promotions don't win. I just think my Marzensky is strong enough where I will win even if Marzensky wasn't the one that got promoted. Yeah, this is a pretty bad gold chip. She has like 0 wit. 320. I think it's just like no matter what I got on this, 258 wit is just not enough. So I think 800 is okay. It's not ideal. Let me check if I have the formula for it. Yeah, it's not ideal, because at 800, it's an 88.75. You are only missing, you know, what is this? 2.25%. But like when you have to activate that many skills on a debuffer, like that's 1 or 2 additional skills that you are just not going to activate because of your stam. Or sorry, because of your wit. So you, like on average, one of your skills, like one of the 10 skills that you're planning to run will just not activate because of that 2.25%. What's my second recovery skill on Symboli? No, I'm just gonna run 3 speed, 3 stam on Symboli. There is really no second recovery skill. I'm just gonna run her with like 1,000 stam and swing in Maestro and pray that she dodges Nice Natures if they show up. You think about grilling a grass ace because you don't have Rudolph? Like, Rudolph is more so for me to proc Dominator for my Gold Chip and my Marzensky than to like have her as a full ace. I just think Dominator is stronger than Nice Nature when it's like a stacked lobby for the finals round. Okay, we have 1 more run, I believe. You only run in the front because you have a decent Bourbon. If the Gold Chip doesn't have max speed, is it useless? I think if you, like... If you're above 1100, I think you can think about using it, but you would obviously want to have max speed. I think if it's anything below 1100 speed, and you don't have a medium S, it's going to be really hard to contend with other people. But I think you can get away, like, if you're like 10 stats off of speed, I don't think it's that important. But you would obviously would want max speed. When gunning for 2 aces like Pace and Ez, better have Dominator. I think, yeah, I did just explain that, but yeah, it's just like the final round, I think most people will have the stam requirements. So it's better to have somebody with Dominator, because if Dominator procs, it's guaranteed to be effective, whereas stam, like destroying skills, or sorry, stamina debuff skills, you have to bring them to 0. It's past midnight for you. Yeah, I'll be streaming the runs next week as well. But thank you for being here. Yeah, no worries. That's what. You only have an Ogre properly trained. This is the one situation where I'm just gonna hit Recreation because I don't think it's worth going for this training. Karaoke me? Dang. I feel like I never hit karaoke day 1. Nighttime park visit. What does this give? Guts or speed? Okay. Really gotta get Top Gun up. Is karaoke even good? If you're at... I mean, it gives you 2 mood ups. So it doesn't give you any energy like the other events do. But if like you're doing a day 1 recreation and you hit karaoke, you just instantly have great mood. It's just like there was no use. I was maxed out. Like turn 1, you're maxed out on energy. So the only event you could properly use is karaoke. I just had really bad trainings. Okay, well we have great mood because of Fickle Maiden. Actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna rest here, but this isn't that bad of a training because both Top Gun and Flash are really hard to bring up to 80. Yeah, no, I almost never even hit Recreation in junior year. I just hope for like mood up events. Like I didn't have to hit Recreation there because I got a mood up from Fickle Maiden and then I got another mood up from Special Week. It's just like the trainings were so bad that I would have rather just hit Recreation there. For front running Haruset, do you build her as a debuff or an actual? No, you want essentially you want the worst rated Haru you can bring in. But so you should build her as a debuffer. Just throw on as many white skills as you can. The Hesitants are the best things you can grab for her, I believe. So I think the Hesitants trigger no matter like how far back you are. The Stamps skills are harder to hit. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, so the hesitants, their target is all enemy like of that style. So you just want to run Marvelous Sunday and like the Nice Nature event wit card, and just run the hesitant series. Yeah, you can't have foresight on events, obviously. Oh my, another Palmer. There's another -15. But like, I'm running. Like this one has a mood up event. This has a mood up event. This has a mood up event. Like I'm running so many supported cards that I just rather not spend a training or a turn in junior year on recreation. Oh yeah, Kitasen technically has 3 mood up events because her event chain has 2 mood up events, and then she has the random event that also gives you, is it Awe Friendship? I think it's this one that also gives you a mood up. So like when your deck has that many mood up events, you'd rather just gamble on mood up instead of hitting recreation early on. When do I do scrims? After this run. This is the last run I do. If I remember what, and it would be fast to do if I remember what these events give. Top one gives power? Okay. Yeah, we'll do scrims again, but obviously, we're still gonna enter teams of 3 since we're so close to the CM. I think I need to prioritize special week. Yeah, like this is another mood up event. But you just can't, like, you don't know that you're gonna hit all your mood up events, so sometimes you have to do the odds. You still haven't built 3 good Umas? When is it? This Sunday, right? When is this Sunday? 3 days away? I mean, as long as you have like 2 aces, you can probably get through the first two days of qualifying. But definitely want all 3 built for this Saturday. Hopefully you can enter one this time. Yeah, I still haven't like figured out how to. Wow, I'm hitting all my mood events. I don't know like how to make it fair to enter. Maybe I'm just too stupid. But yeah, hopefully you guys can enter. Senior year start with 1,000 speed. Yeah, I failed a. Yeah, I've had like a. I think yesterday we had a really strong gold chip that I ended up gluing because I just didn't hit enough stam to beat the one of the December races. I don't think it was Zuri McKeenan. The Kikuga show? I just lost it and it was like it wasn't worth using an alarm clock. The grind is hard. Yeah, I'm still not satisfied with my team, and I started this grind 2 weeks ago. Do I aim for 8 at 800? I'd have to pick up Go Home Specialist. If I hit 1,000, I can drop Go Home Specialist. If YouTube allowed messaging, you could. Yeah, I know like Twitch allows you to like do the thing. It's just like I don't know how to set up the Twitch streaming. Or I haven't been bothered to figure out how to set up the Twitch side, like dual stream or whatever. You haven't had any good runs for the past few days? Yeah, I got really lucky yesterday where this gold chip I think is stronger than my other one. But I've had like maybe 5 good runs in the past 3 weeks. Is running 2 pace fine? As long as they're strong, yes. I don't think like team comp really matters all too much. As long... The only thing that matters is if you're running front runners, you need to go all in on front runners. You never get enough skills to buy though. In like the gold chip I have above me, I would have rather had Professor of Curvature instead of Go Home Specialist. But it's very like RNG based if you get the hints for the skills you need. With 3 stamp cards, it's easy to hit 1,000. Yeah, but I've been able to hit 1,000 off of 2. It's just all on Top Gun to give me good trainings. You missed both Professor and Swinging. I don't know, the first run I did today was a 3 speed, 3 stam. But it wasn't like that much more consistent because I have to waste turns hitting stam still. Wait, I have these two on Rainbow before Kitas and Black? What? Easy if your Sam cards are maxed. Yeah, like, if with these two, it's not too hard to hit max Sam. Okay, let's get... I don't know what my top gun is at. Why go all in on frontrunners? You need a minimum of 2 frontrunners, because frontrunners fight for the first position during the start of the race, so you're able to create a bigger lead than just having a solo frontrunner. And it's just, in this CM, not that many people are running frontrunners, so if you only submit 1 frontrunner, it's very likely that you won't... Like, your frontrunner will be the only frontrunner. And they just manage their pace rather than trying to create a lead. You have the same gold chip as me, but with less some iron and Professor, but you don't have Triumph in shooting. Yeah, so then it's probably like about... I just hit 2 redshift green skills? I hit redshift twice? What? Yeah, no Triumph or shooting. Yeah, if you hit 6th place, you might beat my gold chip. And then if I hit 5th place, I definitely beat your gold chip. So there's a lot of RNG in that department if you have like a similar stat gold chip to me. That's kind of annoying that I hit both redshift procs. I guess this has 2 stars. This Pump Some Iron is still eluding me. Yeah. I think, like, a lot of CMs past this, you can probably get away with only running 1 frontrunner, because most likely people will bring frontrunners. It's just this CM, they're so weak that they're kind of hard to build. You hit 1 sprint spark instead of the 5 mediums. What's the lowest amount of power you can run with gold chip? I would probably say around 700. Because if you don't have enough power, it's really hard to fight for 6th place. You'd have to basically already be in 6th place before the corner if you don't have enough power. How good is Taishin in the CM? You can use Taishin or gold chip. I think end closers are the strongest position in the CM. And you can either use gold chip or Taishin. It's just Taishin isn't that strong in the CM because she has a hard time beating gold chip to 6th place. What do I think about the Haru Aces team comp? I don't know, it's hard to do a read on that because I mean, I guess technically I haven't seen that many frontrunners. Yeah, Taishin's also harder to build because you don't have a stam stat. You don't have a stam stat bonus, so it's harder to hit the amount that you need. I think like the Haru Aces team comp works. It's just like you don't nerf everyone enough where you can guarantee that your 2 aces win, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that strong. Like, sure, pace chasers become weaker, but like, most likely people are bringing late surgers and end closers anyways, so I don't really see what you're trying to do with the Haru in first. Like, I don't think Taishin's that much of a problem that you need to turn off Sleeping Lion, and you can't use Measure McQueen to proc Tea Time. So you're just condensing the pact for what? Taishin has 20 guts? I didn't even know that. What do I think about the next CM? Taishin, I think, clears everybody. And then maybe frontrunners are good. Next CM is Taishin, gold chip underneath, and then you might be able to build frontrunners, except it's going to be really hard because like Saiyan Sky releases like a couple days before the CM starts. So it's going to be really hard to make your like you would need to make 3 frontrunner aces in like half a week. I feel like Pump Some Iron is the biggest scam. Yeah, I did say in my video it's a 6th place lottery. Yeah, like the Haru comp really nerfs pace chasers, but I don't think pace chasers are the scariest people in this. Like, I think the scariest are end closers. Yeah. Well, like, not only do you have to hit the 6th place lottery, even if you're in 6th place, you know, there's still a 15% chance that you just don't proc the skill. That's why you want to stack as many acceleration skills as you can, so you're able to trigger something. I think next CM, the Haru, like, works, but then it's like people are gonna run front runners because it's same Sky. You're gonna run double debuffers and pray for your gold chip. I mean, double debuffers... The thing is, your double debuffers aren't really gonna hit enemy gold chips, so you're kind of just helping out every gold chip. Why do people say Haru counters end closers? Haru does not counter end closers. You have your own gold chip with the hesitant end closers. Oh, for the next CM? Yeah, maybe. Just play 3 end closures to maximize the chances of to proc Iron. It's the same people. You saying that, and then there's also people who say just run 3 pace chasers to maximize your chances of being promoted. I have a pretty solid gold chip. Yeah, but you just said it. I have a pretty solid gold chip. It can be better. I can get Pump Some Iron, I can get 1000 Stam and drop Go Home Specialist. I can just make a better gold chip. And I think it's easier to make a better gold chip than it is to make my Mario Zenski better. Everything is 50-50, either it happens or it doesn't. You got a karaoke turn 1. That's funny. All the cards with innate recovery skills are Pace Chaser and Gold Chip. Is this free? Yeah. Yes, Pace Chasers work. Like, people are building Pace Chasers because if they played since day 1, they're able to get Gormon from here. All the trainings were bad. 20 power or Nimble Navigator Corner Adept. I would take the 20 power. I would take the 20 power. A 44% chance to fail. Either it happens or it doesn't, right? I hear her fail. You see people run debuff for Haru? Yeah, I think debuff for Haru is... Ooh. Ooh. I think I just killed this run. And I hit a triple rainbow after. Yeah, 44 was maybe a little too greedy. If she hits the 2 things here, I'm gonna actually cry. That into Don't Overdo It is crazy. Oh, I hit... Oh, wait, no, I didn't hit Medium S. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, she's glue anyways. Wait, if I hit Medium S, that probably would have been, like, the ideal situation, right? Because I have... Yeah. But luckily I didn't hit Medium S, so it was fine that I gambled on that. It's okay, she's glue. Do you think building an ace in 4 days is possible? You won't be able to hit, like, a high cap one, but you'll be able to build, like, ones that can maybe get you to the final round. But I've been, you know, what is it, almost 3 weeks now. I've done about 40 runs, and I still haven't gotten, like, a top tier ace. But you should be able to do an ace in 4 days. You can also build during the CM. So I think you'll be fine. Yeah, or you can just get it on your first run. Lucky 7s is too bad. It is extremely hard to trigger Lucky 7s. You have to pass a wit check, you have to be in the correct position, and you have to pass a 50-50. It's insane high roll. Like, it's not just being in 7th position. You have to pass your wit check and a random coin flip. I mean, you run Lucky 7 because you're praying that it procs, so... Yeah, yeah, so it's basically a 50-50. Yeah, so I did this like 2 weeks ago. We looked at the chances for it. So the activation is a wisdom check. And you have to roll Like, you have to roll the 50-50 in the random lot, and you have to be in post number 7. So, wit check times 50% times whatever percentage it is for you to be in the post number. No, it... Oh, unless Game Tora is lying to me, which Game Tora sometimes... Game Tora sometimes, like, gets it wrong. They say that it's a skill. It's a... I know it's a green skill, but it's not... Like, Game Tora is saying that this is a wit check. But Game Tora has been wrong. Like, Game Tora was wrong about, like, some of the stuff. But yes. According to Game Tora's conditions, which I would trust more, you've seen it not proc. Well, it's also because it has a random lot. Like, you could also not see it proc because you might have failed the coin flip during the conditions. Is Zero Limit Break Flash better than a Zero Limit Break Boxing? No. Boxing would be better than Flash? Wait. Sorry, you said Boxing and now I'm doubting myself. I believe Boxing does more than Flash at levels 30. You got Spring Runner. Hey, if you get the Spring Runner negative, you do have to spend skill points to clear it, but then you can also grab Spring Runner. So it's not that bad. Because at least now you have Spring Runner, you just have to spend more skill points. Boxing is better. Yeah. She has 35 friendship gauge at Limit Break 0. Wait, that's insanely high. But yeah, stat-wise, Boxing completely is better than a Zero Limit Break Flash. Though yeah, I mean, event-wise, yes, you're missing out on a mood up, I believe. But... And like, Boxing skills aren't that useful. Like, you can't really use Turbo Sprint here. It's just like, as a stat stick, Boxing is better. And I don't think you should pass up on the friendship gauge and the specialty priority and the initial friendship gauge for a single mood up event. Like, the only thing a Zero Limit Break Flash has going for it is the mood up event. I guess, yeah, she does the 20 afterwards, and then the 15 from Unforeseen Lunge. It's just like, if you're running a zero, like, I don't know, events don't really help you if you can't even hit your stat requirements. Will my aces other than Gold Ship survive 3 Evil Natures? No. My Marzinski does not survive it. And then the Symbolic that I'm trying to build needs to survive it. So I'm running 2 aces to survive debuffers, because I'm going to drop a Nice Nature. At 950 Stam, do you need a second gold Stam skill? It depends on how much wit you have, and how much you want to gamble that swinging Maestro will trigger. But yeah, my Marzinski barely survives even 1. If you have a lot of SSRs in your deck, the important chain events like Creek might not show up. Yeah, because I think, like, the way it pulls, what event card it gives you is based on your deck. So if you're running SR cards, you know, you have 1 less event chain. You did a Falco career and you really like her. It's really easy to build turfs, you'll eventually run her as a... Yeah, you can run Falcon, or you can run Summer Marzensky to turn off front runners. Because I'm pulling for Summer Marzensky, so that's my, like, front runner counter. So I'm just gonna build a Summer Marzensky and borrow a Seiyun Sky to get first place. Or on the corner. Yeah, but I'm not running Summer Marzinski as my ace. But yeah, Summer Falcon. Or not Summer Falcon. What Smart Falcon does help. Though I mean, in the same vein, Summer Marzinski can turn off Falcon because they both have the same condition of being in first place mid race, right? But like, I think if you're running either one of them, you're not really trying to win with that. Who are the aces to use for Seiun Sky? Generally, it's just any front runner that you can build. Can I link my gacha calendar doc? Yeah. Like my spreadsheet one? There. Yeah, use any front runner Uma. Technically, Valentine's Mihono Bourbon is the meta front runner to run on every course. Or the majority of courses. But it's essentially... Because you need to build 3 front runners, right? So you just... Or not 3. You have to build... Like, you can build multiple front runners. Since that would be better for you. So you kind of just, like, throw in as many as you can. But it's realistically any Uma that has a unique skill that activates when they're in first place. Like, I mean... Seiun Sky plays the same role as Maruzensky, where, like, it's Redshift and, like, shooting for victory. Like, it's these skills that you want to pass on. You generally don't really run them as aces. But ideally you want 2 front runners. Yeah, no, that's... Summer Maruzensky is my support. Mid-race support. You just load up on as many skills as you can proc mid-race to enter the final leg in first position. You got 7 decent ogres, and now you have to decide which one is better. That is funny. What kind of setup would you really do with the Tachyon Wit card? I don't know. Your 1000 stam plus Maestro Teos has only 70 HP left in the... Yeah, because you're a Pace Chaser. Pace Chasers consume so much stam. The 1000 stam plus swinging is for end closers. You consume 11% more than, like, other positions. Yeah, like, Seiun Sky, you don't really need to pull for her. It's just better if you're planning to do front runners as your meta, it's better for you to own it so you're able to, like, decide what skills you need to pass on. Yeah, Suzuka would probably be better as an ace compared to just Seiun. Because having 0.4 acceleration isn't that strong. You can, like, get Maruzensky and Seiun Sky. I don't know, at a certain point, you're gonna have too much acceleration. So it's more important that you have, like, a unique ult that gives you top speed or something. With... Oh, okay, with you... Oh, with cards. Okay, respect 2. Sorry, I just don't know what that acronym meant. I thought you were trying to say her wit card. With those 2 gold skills, do you really need more than a Super Creek? Yeah, if you're running 3... If you're planning on buying 3 gold stam recovery skills, you can probably look to hit, like, 800 stam. I don't know, that's 800 stam's still kind of hard to hit, even with a max limit broken Super Creek if it's your only one. Yeah, you could also just run both Suzuka and Seiun Sky, and then just have them be the parents of each other. I've been consistently getting firm conditions from my Super Creek. Oh, but she didn't give Swinging Maestro. That's funny. This is like the one... And I didn't get Professor of Curvature. Oh, this was really glue. Whatever. How important is Redshift for a gold ship? Iron... You want Iron and like one more Excel skill. You could make a better one to get all three, just because like, you know, having redshift and shooting, if you enter 5th place, you have 2 skills that you can proc. Another 3-star pace chaser. That's funny. Unfortunately, glue. Or? Yeah, no. If medium S, this is usable. No medium S, it's just not that strong. Medium S, I think with just go home specialist and this much stam would be better than the one I have built right now. It's just without the top speed, I don't think I can use this gold chip. You built a cursed pace chasing gold chip? You're gonna skip Sky because you're broke. Yeah, you can always borrow it. And then later on, grab her. Or maybe like luck into her off of random pulls during anniversary events. Alright, let me start setting up some rooms. Yeah, well, if you have a 3-star, no. Well, he was saying U equals MA2, which is better than a gold recovery skill because it's guaranteed to activate. If it's a 1-star or a 2-star version, then yes, you can't really compare it to swinging Maestro. But if it's their unique ult and you're able to trigger it, because I think Tachyoing, you need to be 5th to 2nd, right? Or 5th to 3rd? Or something like that. But if it's not 3-star, then yeah, it's nowhere comparable. Could you build Evil Nature as an end closer or end chaser? You lose out on All-Seeing Eyes, so you lose out on a 3% debuff. And then like I just don't think Mystifying Murmur is strong enough to stop a gold chip. Essentially, you would need your other opponent to also be doing the same, like an end closer nice nature, in order to like stop end closers like that. Or with that strategy, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. Because, like, 3% on a gold chip is, like, pretty meaningless. You've played Genshin, Fate Grand Order, and Uma is the truest Gamba game. Yeah, every action you take in Uma Musume is gambling. But I enjoy it. But definitely, like, doing the calculations have been, like, have been tearing me down. Is Super Quick 3-star worth using or not inheriting, but you could use her. She has a really good stam. Like, her ultimate basically replaces Swinging Maestro. And she also owns Swinging Maestro in her potentials. So you can really skimp out on stam and build better. Or, like, have different cards. But I don't think she'll ever be meta, realistically. But, I mean, she's fine. You joined? Yeah, if you joined yesterday, you're allowed to join again today. Just, please enter teams of 3. I forgot to say that before doing this. Please enter in your team of 3. If you don't have 3, and you only have, like, a couple of aces, just enter in random Umas. Just make sure you enter in 3. You can just have random Umas fill in the other slots. Did you push Marzensky into being pace instead of front? This is like a min-max Marzensky, because I have shooting for victory on her, and she can't activate this if she's in first place. It's really hard to make that build work, or at least it was really hard for me to make that build work, and the Marzensky I have isn't even that good. It's just really hard to do this build, so I gave up on it. The rooms are literally filled before it even shows. I think people are copying and pasting it when I put it in the chat, because there's a bit of a delay on stream. So if you're able to copy and paste it from the chat, it's a little faster. Because I don't want people pausing the stream, so I paste it in the chat. Yeah, on paper, Marzensky paste is extremely strong. I just don't think I have the parents to make it any better. You don't want to join the fight. You made a slightly usable Opera Ace. You'll try to see it. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. Let's enter this first room. What do we have in here? Oh, okay. Okay, that was my fault. I didn't say it fast enough. That you should enter. So we have, I think, 4 people in here. Yeah, we have 2 doubles, it looks like. That's on me, though. So I forgot to say it. Yates, yeah, oh yeah, she does get yeah, same with Taishin, right? Taishin also has a really bad career. So no front runners. 2 nice natures. Yeah, a lot of these don't have 3. We have this Symboli as the #1 favorite with 2, or you have all 3 as a late surger. 970 stam, no recovery. I have my Maru, which we've already seen, and then my gold chip in 3rd. Okay, and then like before every race, I'll just look at the top 3 favorites. A lot of times my Marzensky is going to be up there, so we might not even look at that much. And then we'll look at the final builds at the end. And I'll skip to the padlocks. You can favorite it, but other than favoriting it, like for me personally, I just memorize the stat, like the score of my Umas. Like I know my Nice Nature is 9,000, and I know my Marzensky and my gold chip is around 1,000. Or sorry, 11,000. So that's how I'm able to like quickly click them. Was there no pace chasers in this? Is everyone late surger and closer? You got into one for the first time since the Ura farming days. We will probably go back to that after the CM. I'm very close to making the parents for Haru, so I don't have to use my Barrows on it anymore. I just need 1 more 3-star turf. I have 2 3-star turfs. I just need 1 more. Promoted yeah, this is a promoted Maru with no other pace chasers. Also, for some reason, Nice Nature's in 3rd place again. For sorting, you change the title. Oh yeah, if you have like the silver titles on them instead of URA Finale, you could probably also easily figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I only have like 15 favorited, so it's really easy for me to figure it out. Yeah, you guys can also run up your own rooms. You guys can either use this chat or my Discord and submit that if you want to look at what... It just won't be shown on the big screen. Is that a late gold chip next to nature? I think it's just a gold chip that, like, proc Professor of Curvature. But I mean, a solo pace chaser is going to be pretty hard to catch up to. Ogre Horde or a gold chip horde? Yeah. Yeah, I memorized my ratings. Oh, the Symboli is really strong. I did say the Symboli was strong. I just don't know if she can beat a promoted pace chaser that had no other pace chasers. Oh, wait, maybe. I don't think I can activate... Oh, never mind. My Maru always loses to my gold chip. Maybe I'm just a bad trainer. Like, my Marzensky was made to beat gold chips, and I still can't beat my own gold chip. Like, I think my Maru has constantly been losing to my gold chip. Yeah, the one Nice Nature Gaster, I don't know if she procs swinging or not. I mean, my Marzensky's pretty bad because I didn't get Gourmand on this one. And it's like, it's 850 stam with only 1 gold skill. Even against 1 Nice Nature, it looks like it still died. It's just so hard to hit the medium S with like, I think I'm using 8 stars. Only 3 of my Umas have medium sparks for this Maru, because I need to get Pace Chaser up. And then I also need to hit Gourmand off of Special Week, so I gave up. But it's still really strong, it's just... I think it's easier to build Gold Chip than it is to build that Pace Chasing Maru. Oh yeah, a lot of these just only have 8. Do you guys still not have... Yeah. Let me look in here. Okay, this one is a actual lobby, it looks like. 3 gold ships, 2 Maras, 2 Nice Natures, 2 Rudolphs. This is essentially all Umas that I'm gonna build for my team. This is kind of funny. This is kind of funny, yeah. This is literally my team, because I'm just gonna replace Nice Nature with Symboli. That's a... Alright, do we have another pace? Yeah, we also have a pace chasing Maru here. You have a 4-star Maru? Wow. What's your deck? 4 speed, 2 stam. Oh, you also didn't hit. You also didn't hit Gourmand. That's funny. But you have way more stam than me. And then we have a gold ship. Yeah, this will probably be most similar to the finals. Wow, your gold ship's also really good. You have so much stam recovery. And you have the triple... Wait, your gold ship looks insane. Okay, I'd be very surprised if that gold ship didn't win. I think the Maru is gonna gas out without... I think your Maru's gonna gas out without Gourmand, but that gold ship should win. You went to Late Surger Opera because Gourmand is so annoying. Yeah, I think I did 18 runs on Marzensky, and I couldn't get Gourmand and a medium S. An SSA gold ship with no recovery skills and a cursed pace chaser S. Yeah, this gold ship should win. How did my glue runs go today? Not good. I don't think I hit a single medium S today. Man, if I had Gourmand, I'd be winning these with my Maru. That's so annoying. I don't know. I don't know if Gourmand even saves me from the, like, the 1 length lead that I have. Uh-oh. These gold ships are too strong and they're not gonna proc anchors away. Is it true that the special weak card gives Gourmand a higher / lower chance? Yeah, I think they labeled it Agame-sen, and it is supposedly a higher chance the higher speed you have, so you want the speed event to you want the event chain to finish near the end rather than early on, because it's like a 30% chance if you're under 300 speed. Oh, you want me to? Yes, I can remove my gold ship. My bad. Because you need to see this. Oh, my gold ship won the lottery in 6th place, but I don't have shooting for victory. I'm in the perfect position to activate shooting, but I don't have it. And this gold ship is insanely fast. That's crazy. Yeah, my gold ship might have had a chance if I had shooting for victory. We're not shooting for... Let's pump some iron. Because I was in the 6th place. But I wasn't able to accelerate to 5th place. Because all the other gold chips passed it. Oh. Yeah, I think without... Like, the other gold ships procced... Actually, they don't even have... You guys don't even have... Professor of Curvature. I just lost off of maybe a wit check. And that's why I was behind everybody. 349 wit. Yeah, this is why, like, you can't really just rely on Let's Pump Some Iron. Because this gold chip was, I think, in 4th place going into that corner. And at least you had redshift and shooting, so you were able to use those as your acceleration skills instead of just let's pump some iron. So even though this is the best skill, it's also the most restrictive skill because you have to be exactly 6th place. Like, only my gold chip realistically could have used this skill. But yeah, yours was really strong. I mean, you just stat checked everybody, and you know, have both the acceleration skills for your position. Oh, you had end closer corners. That's why you accelerated early on. Yeah, I'm surprised though your gold ship didn't like fall back after end closer corners triggered. But I don't know if it's like because I'm not running, or like gold ships aren't running Professor of Curvature or not. Because even though I procced anchors away, I still wasn't able to catch up. Or did I proc anchors? I don't know if you guys were able to proc it. I feel like I just always lose to a gold ship. She was 3rd all race. Yeah, maybe you got rushed. I can't tell on my end. Yeah, you're too far ahead to proc anchors. I think you have to be under 5th place to proc anchors, and I still couldn't catch up to you, which is just insane. What do we have in here? Triple gold chip again. 1 nice nature. We have an extra king halo. Yeah, curvature's so expensive. Though I was thinking, that's why I was trying to run 3 stam cards, so I was able to drop Go Home Specialist for Professor of Curvature. You have a gold chip with 2, a lot of green skills. Because I think if you have 1,000 stam on gold chip, you can get away with dropping Go Home Specialist, which is 340 skill points you save. And then, okay, I don't want to look at my gold chip. I mean, yeah, still no front runners. Just super unpopular. Try to get Gormon and everything. Alright, my Marzensky should promote here, because I proc straight away at depth, coming out of the gates. Yeah, you can see here, like, this Ogre proc Professor of Curvature, but then instantly fell back because of position keeping. But I feel like it's good on gold chip. I don't know, I haven't seen... I can't tell if Professor of Curvature is good on gold chip or not. Alright, does my Marzensky live? 1 nice nature. Why is this Ogre so far behind? Is it a late searcher? In your grass wonder, you ignore Professor for a long straight for a late searcher corner and straight combo. Oh no, yeah. The corner and straights are better than Professor. Ah, I didn't proc. Oh. Okay, my gold chip proc both of her excels. Alright, it looks like it's gonna be a gold chip, B gold chip again. So whose gold chip wins, right? Or no, never mind. My gold chip is weaker. Pumpshot Chase, Triumphant Pulse. Can I overtake this gold ship? Nope. Oh, my gold chip almost made it. Okay, somehow my Maru didn't die at the end. Yeah, sometimes Kitasen will give you 1 hit instead of 3, and that's like 20% that you're missing out on. But it's still less expensive than buying Go Home Specialist. What happened to this nice nature? Did this nice nature miss Mystifying Murmur? I thought I saw it proc, so I thought my Marzensky was just dead. Yeah, this one somehow ran out of HP, because my gold chip almost overtook it at the very end, and it definitely wasn't just from Triumph Impulse and Home Stretch Haste. My anti-gold chip Maru is working. Yeah, surprisingly it lived the nice nature. I thought for sure it was dead. You got full 3-step Rice Shower event done without the card? Really? I didn't even know that was possible. How did this run out of stam? 381 wit, 919 with 2 golds. I'm confused how you ran out of HP at the end. Yeah, that's a lot of top speed, and like 2 golds with 900 is more stam than my gold chip has. I can't tell if they rushed or not, since I think you can only see it if it's your Uma. I mean, I think they would have to not proc both of the golds. I think proccing one of them was enough for the course. Oh dear, we have 4 gold chips in this one. Okay. The next 5 rooms, please enter in 3 Umas. You've had both golds not proc on an ace a couple of times? Yeah. It's definitely probable. Okay. Yeah, I will... I'll just try to quickly go through these next 2. This one is not going to be as... I'm gonna speed run through. I'm gonna 2x speed this one just because like there's not going to be 4 creatures in a lobby. I don't want to watch this. Well, I'll pause it at the last corner. Or sorry, go back on the last corner. Is Frenzied is mid? Yeah, Frenzied is pretty... If they survive the Frenzied, it's basically a buff for them, because they're able to convert it into a lead. So generally, you don't want to pick up Frenzied on your debuffer. Alright. I'm not trying to watch 4 gold chips. Alright, my gold chips... Do replays get better controls in later patches? I don't think so. I don't think you can like rewind and stuff like that. Alright, how's this Top Gun doing? With the fleet behind her. Gold chip, gold chip, gold chip. Yeah. Wow. Home Stretch Haste activated after the finish line. That's funny. Wow, gold chip 1. Alright, we're not gonna look through that one just because it's 4 gold chips. That one's a super lottery run. Alright, let's see what this last room, hopefully... Like, it's fine, I think, if there's not only 3 people, just as long as there isn't multiple. Okay, this room looks fine. Yeah, Home Stretch is the most RNG. I just literally didn't have a better skill to pick up besides it. Because Top Gun gives Home Stretch Haste, Keys and Black gives Home Stretch Haste. So it was really cheap for me to pick up. The Rudolph has the same... Yeah, I know. Gold Chip literally uses Rudolph better than... uses Divine Might better than everyone else. Or better than Rudolph. We have this, Measure McQueen as first. You have 260 speed with medium S. Both of them. So Duty of Dignity Calls only works if you proc both of your acceleration skills. Then you can use like the last half of it. Otherwise you can't really use this velocity as you're on the final corner, because it activates at the same time as both of these skills. So you lose out about half of your ults. This is really strong McQueen. It's just, unfortunately, this map is unfavored for it. Or this track is unfavored for McQueen. It's... We need 2 people to run 3 front runners. It's just like, who had the time to build 3 front runners? Do you need 400 wit for gold chip? It's highly recommended to get as much wit as you can, but 300 is the bare minimum. Like, if your gold chip doesn't have 300, it's a very, very low chance. 400 is a lot more consistent. Was she better for the next CM? Yeah, she'll be able to be used for the next CM. I'm having her as a main parent because I really want tea time on my Umas. So I'm trying to build a 3-long, I'm trying to get a 3-long on McQueen for the next CM. Yeah, pray no Taishin, and then it's just a stat check. As long as there isn't a Taishin, it's basically a stat check. Well, besides the fact that end closers can have straightaway spurt. Is tea time good? If the final corner, if there's a straight in the final leg, if the final leg starts on a straight, tea time is usable as a skill. We have anime McQueen, unfortunately, is not as good as the classic McQueen. I thought I had quick animations on. You have to keep watching my Maru proc redshift. Throw a front Aurora and block Taishin. I think a lot of people are going to be building front runners is the issue. My Maru already lost to my gold chip coming out of the corner. That's crazy. Yeah, inherited skills aren't that necessary, but like, obviously it'd be better to pick up an inherited skill than not. Did promotion win? Oh, promotion won! Man, my gold chip is weak. I can't believe my gold chip didn't beat the promotion. My gold chip is glue. Yeah, this is a really strong McQueen. You got promoted and you were able to convert that. I'm surprised you lived 2 nice natures. Maybe the promotion was so far ahead that you dodged it? Because you only have Swinging Maestro at 950. I was surprised it had enough HP off of 2 nice natures. McQueen and the 3 gold chips behind her. Yeah, McQueen just ran out at the end, but I mean, that was a lot of stam at the very end still. Mad when gold chip wins, mad when gold chip. Well, I mean, of course I'm gonna be mad if I lose. Yeah, promotion is very strong. It just feels awkward to like build a front runner and use one of your 3 slots. Alright, I'm gonna host another 5. Please enter in 3 Umas. Like, if you don't have 3 aces build, just enter in 3 Umas. Just so we can closely simulate the, thing. I just completely blinked. Did one of the gold ships have a purple debuff skill? I didn't check. It might have been... Maybe you had gate kept? Gatecape min-max? Is gatecapped good? I mean, you're in the back of the pack, so you dodge nice nature, but also it makes it a lot harder to be in 6th place on the final corner. Unless there's no other gold chips in your lobby. But a gatecapped gold chip will probably have a harder time entering 6th place than the other 2 gold chips. So I don't think it's like a good thing to have. I don't think it impacts you that much. Yeah, it dodges debuffs because you're almost guaranteed to be 9th place. It's just, even though you're like guaranteed to be 9th place, like how are you gonna enter 6th place? Do you think tail held high combo will make up the difference? Yeah, probably, but if you're gonna spend on tail held high, like why would you not just get rid of gate kept, right? But maybe I guess yeah, you want to dodge Mystifying Murmur, but then tail held high into 6th place before the final leg. I don't know, I think you're asking for too much. People always say the tail held high combo, but you still need to pass the wit check for the tail held high combo. Like, you need to activate 3 skills on 400 wit. Is that not asking for a lot? Like, you don't have enough wit for tail held high to proc reliably. Just because you have the 4 skills doesn't mean that, like, you're always gonna proc those 4 skills. I can't do the math in my head for the chances of proccing 4 skills at 400 wit, but it's definitely not a number I would reliably rely on. Yeah, you guys are fast. Okay, I definitely need to find a way to do like an actual lottery system for this. Maybe if I like ask for a pull, you should go for the gate kept groundworks combo. I don't know. It's just like that combo is just so like because you have to proc. Oh, the gate kept groundworks combo. That is definitely interesting. 3 gold chips, a Grass Wonder, and then Nice Natures. Oh, this is a triple Nice Nature comp. Or triple Nice Nature lobby. Yeah, maybe that'd probably be better. Okay, let's look at this Grass Wonder. Oh, it's a debuffer. Oh, I thought you were doing Grass Wonder Ace. Wait, you already double debuffer then? Oh my, a double debuffer gold chip. So it's just... Wait, your gold chip's not strong. I don't think your gold chip is strong enough to run double debuffer. Is the mood in CM fixed? Or it's random for the qualifying rounds. It's only fixed on the final round, I believe. Or actually, it might not be fixed on the first one. Because I remember seeing a patch note that they had great mood for final round. But maybe I'm misremembering it. But the qualifying rounds are for sure random moods. But I actually don't remember if this CM is great mood or not. You know, my Mario's not going to survive triple debuffers. It's one of these gold chips are going to win. We have 4 debuffers and 3 gold chips. The final is great, yeah. The qualifying rounds are for sure random. I just remember seeing a patch note that it wasn't. But I've been running every finals as great. How's the win rate system work in CM? Does your win rate go up if you reach finals? You have to win the finals. That's the only thing that like matters in terms of your win rate, I believe. Random moods, decent reason to run triple A's. Yeah, I said don't run double debuffer Ace. I mean, if it's a gold chip, like, maybe it's worth running double debuffer Ace. But it's also like your gold chip is so popular that you still have to have a better gold chip than everyone else if you're planning to do double debuffer Ace. Like, you have to devote all your time into building the strongest gold chip. Wow, thank you for the $25. May my Urara never find a pickle again. May my aces find all my rainbows. Yeah, I'm actually kind of now that I've taken a break on the Haru runs, I'm excited to go back to it. Because now, like, I don't need to... I don't need to run borrows anymore. I don't have to waste my borrows. The actual run has random moods, so if your gold chip gets 4, you're doomed. Yeah, like, you shouldn't all-in. This is why I never recommend all-in on an ace. Because, like, you could also just be blocked. You can even have great mood and just get blocked out. How did my Maru live? Did she dodge all the debuffs? She had enough HP at the end. But I think because she got promoted, she dodged every debuff. Gold chip and nice nature? Yeah, probably. You didn't see or did every nice nature fail their gold skills? I wasn't paying attention. But my Maru had enough HP, which definitely should not have happened. I have 850 and swinging. And we had 4 debuffers. Or I guess 3 debuffers on me. Is Go Home Specialist a must? If you have only 820 stam, yes. You kind of need 2 gold skills. If you have, like, around 950 to 1000, you probably don't need to pick up Go Home Specialist. I just did not have enough stam on this gold chip, so I needed Go Home Specialist. It's up to, like, this one, you could probably get away without picking up another one. Try to make a Pace Chaser Silence as I go with Groundworks is to try to get her promoted. Yeah, I've been running Focused, which has been kind of helping me get promoted because you always have a random start delay in the game. Even if it doesn't say late start, like there's still a random start delay. But yeah, there's like almost no front runners, and but my Maru has been consistently promoting because of my my skill here for Focused. Like I think like on average my Maru is the one in front, but maybe I've just been getting really lucky and Focused hasn't been doing anything. Maru and 2 gold chips. You know, at least... Okay, so this is the gold chip for the triple ace. 1 gold sealed 950 on gold chip dies if you miss the proc. Oh yeah, if you miss the proc, yes, you die. But I'm saying you can get away with 1 on 950. But definitely, if you're at 820 like I am, you cannot gamble on just 1 gold. What do I think about early lead? Doesn't that only work for frontrunners? What are the best sites to if you're looking for parents to friends for parent borrows? I use a friend database site that someone made. It ends with .d database. Wait, let me start this run first. Can I look at the 2 Agneses you posted in the champions meet? Okay, yeah, just let me start this race real quick and then search up the database. And then I also like ask people in my club and then also ask or like I always check the unofficial Discord because people post in there too, and you can like search up based on what you're looking for. But let me find the global DB site. Resources. Okay, I proc Focus. And I didn't get promoted. Yeah. Hey, it comes up on Google now. I remember when I used to search for it, it didn't come up on Google. But yeah, I use that for friends. But a lot of the times I just like search online. Or like search on the unofficial Discord and use their search bar with their forums page. You want me to look at your Agnes? Let me do that before we enter the final corner then. Wow, that Ogre is so far ahead. I would gamble on the one with both the gold skills, because neither of them are that strong. So I think I'd rather take the one with the 2. If you were forced to choose between the 2 of them, I would choose the one with the 2 inherited uniques. Because it doesn't... Like, sure, she can survive with the one on the left, but with just Redshift, I don't think she's strong enough. Is Maru better? In the Derby, she's better in pace than front. because she gets access to shooting for victory. If Seiyun Sky was out, Maru would be better as a frontrunner. It's just like a lot of the times you can't like you want to be able to proc shooting for victory. Like here, I just proc shooting for victory and redshift, so she gets 0.6 acceleration going out of this corner. She's still gonna lose to my gold chip, but like theoretically, out of all the pace chasers, she was the strongest. She had 0.6 because she was a pace chaser instead of a front runner, and she also has a higher top speed for being a pace chaser. Doesn't matter because gold chip is stupid and just stronger. My gold chip ran out of HP. My gold chip just stand up. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I think for this cup, it's just Mars better as pace. Like, I'm able to overtake basically everyone with 0.6 acceleration. It's just I can't build it strong enough to beat my gold chip. But yeah, I'm surprised it died. Who's the #1 favorite? Grass Wonder. Maybe it also died. It looked like there was only 2 Nice Natures, right? How did I die to 1 Nice Nature? 1 Dominator. That one doesn't have Dominator. I have a Tokai Teho all the way down here. Green. Just gonna stat check. The skill inherits are too high roll. Yeah, I mean, like, even this isn't that good. It's so hard to high roll the medium S and the shooting for victory, or the let's pump some iron for me right now. I'm kind of at a loss. Because that gold chip just loses to 1 with all 3. We got a couple more rooms. I think I can do a little bit later, so we might do another 5. Who do we have in this one? Meggio Ryan. Daiwa Scarlet. Is this a frontrunner Daiwa Scarlet, or did you put it on pace? It's on pace. No frontrunners again. Everyone entering it doesn't... No, everyone entering just hates frontrunners. Let's look at this Daiwa. Did you have Special Week? You had Special Week and you didn't get Gourmand? You have Killer Tunes. Is Killer Tunes from Daiwa Scarlet's Potential? Interesting. I don't know how reliable her Unique and Killer Tunes is without being a frontrunner, since you're on a pace chaser. And then, who was our #1 favorite? Tokai Teho, anime version? Medium S, double XL. You don't have... Doesn't she have like 2 gold skills in her potentials? I guess you're just trying to get away with 1.5. Might have been too expensive. Alright, let's see who wins. You just hope that you get promoted. Race Finder is that expensive. Yeah. Miraculous Step and Race Finder. Yeah, because I've seen like the triple gold, almost... I've seen quadruple gold Teho, because people run the Special Week event card. And run quad gold, but it's so expensive. Tokai Teho got the promotion, it looks like. Or no? Yes? Who has the promotion? Tokai Teho. Okay. You can't get a Petter Teho for like a week. You got a good run, but no medium S. Yeah. We have a lot of people running Tokai Teho. And it's just so sad, like, you guys are trying so hard to make it work, and then you guys do the CM rooms and it just doesn't work. It just sucks, like, not having a unique ult. Her ult is just so bad. It's so hard to trigger. Let's see if she can convert this promotion. Meiji Orion is not in 6th place right now. Wonder if it chooses promotions based on favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't like... Maybe. But that might just be like a correlation thing. Like you assume that it's choosing based on favorites because they have the stats for it. Why is my gold chip in 2nd? You also used Anime Teo during the first CM. Did you win? Okay, well I overtook my Maru, so she was able to proc. Oh, the Ryan's up here as well. I think it's between Gold Chip and Ryan. Oh, I think Ryan's getting blocked. Oh wait, room was made. Unfortunate for the Ryan. Somehow, homestretch haste actually act. Oh, I ran out of stam! Wait, Tokyo won! I ran out of stam! Wait, I think this is the first time I've seen Teho win. I ran out of HP at the end. That's so funny. Really, double gold, 820. Oh, I really need to make a better gold chip then. That is actually so funny. This is the first time I have seen Tokai Teho win. Both versions. Yeah. Strong pace promotion is, I mean, usually wins. Yeah, I think I was just too far ahead. I mean, I was in like 4th place, and I just probably got murdered by that nice nature. What do we have here? Triple gold ship, Oguri, double nice nature, and a Symboli. And then the Maru. I mean, my gold chip is pretty weak. 810 with double gold. But that was like the 2nd time? I don't know. I've almost never seen mine lose. Run out of stamps. So that's... Besides today. Double S. 4 unique inherits. Firm. And double gold. 950 stamp, wow. What is it? My Maru? Not. And then we have a front-running Maru here with the Splendid Red Ace and Unrestrained. And then we have... Who was our number 3? Another gold ship. Dang, 1000 stam, no gold skill. Just never ended up getting Swinging Maestro. He said, you definitely did not need I Can't See Through You and Uma Stan. Or any of these white skills if you got the Super Creek. Getting the right inheritance but no one showing up on training for stats is heartbreaking. That's the fun of this game, you know? Permanently gamble. Yeah. Uma Stan's secret meta, maybe. I mean, yeah. It's just he probably just didn't hit. Alright, we have a front-running Maru this time. So, no promoted Pace Chaser. This is our first front-runner? Or did we have one more earlier? I'm trying to remember. How do I end up with that much wit? I was running Marvelous Sunday. I ran 1 wit card, and Marzensky has a 10% wit bonus. And I hit wit, like... I usually hit wit if there was no better training and it was a rainbow. So it just hit, it just went up to 680. But there's a single wit card in my Mario deck. Because I really need swinging to proc in order to live. And I think when I built my Mario, I didn't have Manhattan Cafe max limit broken, so I couldn't run that. Alright, all the gold ships dodged, mystifying it looked like. Oh, it is clustered back there. Wow, the Mario already fell. Wait, can I get shooting? I think I'm in third right now. Did I get shooting proc? I did. Okay, this is my 3 uniques. Okay, my gold chip is... Oh, no, I think the gold chip's gonna win. Wait, this Ogre? Wait, I think my Mario's blocking the gold chip. Oh, Symbolic? No. Okay. A regular Ogre won this one. I think there was like basically like we had a front runner, so it wasn't promoted. Wow, my team was so bad in this room. Yeah, there was a front runner. This Ogre just won. Double gold or double unique. Couldn't even use Triumph and Pulse because you were in first place. There's just double S. Max speed, almost max speed. 810 power. 650 stam, double gold. Very strong, very strong. Wow, a level 25 sweep on this is crazy. That is so funny. You only hit 438 with Knight's Nature? With a Wit card? Yeah, wow, everything, your inspiration's really triggered, huh? You have 4 unique inheritances, double S. You're running a Pace Chaser main parent, too. And you still ended up hitting double S? Sorry, yeah, I might have just called you poor. Level 25. Yeah, she has no specialty priority. I guess, I mean, you could say it's a roaming support, but it's 10%. Like, you could just run a... You could just run a card in that thing, but it's probably just the best thing you had. Very strong Ogre. I can't believe you hit it with a main parent Pace Chaser, a double S. I guess I have to glue everything. Wow, I got last. Both of my Umas got last. And then our last room, we have an Anime McQueen. And a Daiwa Scarlet. Who's our #1 favorite? The Daiwa? Miss Perfect. Miss Perfect doing pace chasing. Pretty good deck. Pretty decent stats. Double gold, red shift. Killer tunes. I want to look at the McQueen as well. We have no frontrunners this time. Anime McQueen. 750 stam, double gold. Sky High Teho Steps is interesting. And then Triumph Impulse. So no acceleration skills on this McQueen. And I'm not looking at the Ogres or the gold ships anymore. You give hope to all the free-to-plays. Yeah. Didn't you also pull on the... Wait, were you the one that pulled on the Uma banner, right? You didn't even pull on supporter banners? Like that was free-to-play without even, like, all-inning on Uma banners. But I'm assuming you re-rolled for the Kitas in black. I never checked that. Are you worried you can just get cheese in the first rounds because everyone's sends including unless you don't use your gold chip skills efficiently? You have 4 attempts every day in the qualifying rounds. So, like, maybe, yes, you get cheesed. But, like, you have, You have multiple attempts. Like, over the course of your attempts, there's no way that you get cheesed all the time. Also, I think, like, in a low lobby, like a low-level lobby, my Maru Zensky and my Nice Nature should be enough. Yeah, you reroll for Kitasen. You got both of them max limit broken in 200 pulls. That's crazy. On the bad banner, too, is insane. But yeah, you obviously have no SRs because you only pulled 200 times. And then, I do remember seeing your anime, Teho. Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about, like, losing to badly built Umas. You have multiple attempts, even if you have bad RNG in the qualifying rounds. Like, as long as you don't have bad RNG over the course of 6 attempts, you should be able to pass the qualifying rounds. Even with, like, the random moods. The Daiwa got promoted? Maybe it is based on favorites. Daiwa was number 1, right? Also, that's why you want to run Redshift and... Like, if you are in a low-level lobby like that, having Redshift and shooting for victory also help mitigate, like, the fact that you're playing for a 6th place lottery. If you choose open grade, can you change to graded? As soon as you do a race in that grade, you're locked into it. So you can't, like, do one race in... you can't change, like, if you do a race. Why is my Nice Nature in 3rd? I always see... I feel like we've seen my Nice Nature ult too many times. I'm sorry, Nice Nature, you cannot win sometimes. Oh, a Daiwa win? The promotion. Yeah, promotion's too strong. Daiwa Scarlet winning promotion might be more of a lottery than everything else. All ending on Daiwa Scarlet being promoted as the Pace Chaser is so funny. I can't believe it worked. You have killer tunes just to continue staying in first, and you have Redshift and Resplendent Ace. That is... Hopefully this happens in your final round. Yeah, if this happens in your final round, like, this Daiwa, the ideal situation is you're a promoted Pace Chaser. My Mario is so tragic. Yeah, I can't... I did 20 more attempts after, like... Yeah, I think I did... No, I did 18 more attempts after this Marzensky, and I could not, like, replicate this. So I gave up, and I'm just gonna try to build a gold chip. Yeah, I think I got through the gold chip runs really fast, so I will do another 5. Okay, if you've entered in the past 10, please give, like, the slots to other people. I will for sure try to figure out a fairer way to do this tomorrow. But if you've entered in one, please do not. Please not enter in these ones. Promotion is the only hope. Yeah. I just want, like, to promote the qualifying rounds to start because I want to see what everyone's running. Are we really going to see gold chips on it from everybody? I don't know. I really need to make a better gold chip. Nice nature. Late. Run a dud for front runner. You could, it's just that, like, you just lose out a slot. Like, you have, your ace needs... Well, like, if you're running a dud front runner, so no Pace Chaser can promote, that means you need to run an end closer. Right? YouTube should, yeah, there's no DMs. I have to figure out how to do it through my Discord, I believe. That way you guys don't have to like fret over entering. I'm trying to think, how would I do it through Discord? You probably just have to like be a random poll on like messages, and then I can just DM the people specifically in it. Might just see a lot of gold chips because people like them. You doubt that it... Yeah, they might not be properly built. You don't think your Ogre ever lost to a frontrunner? Yeah, I don't... Well, I mean, it's also just like... You probably... I don't know. Have you found people that like ran frontrunners? I have yet to like see like multiple fully built Umas. Like I've seen people do one frontrunner, but you generally need two. That's kind of hard. Just like no one has groundwork parents set up and stuff like that. Hide my screen first, and then send them all. Yeah, there might be a Discord bot for it. I do need to like do it tonight probably. I'll try to figure it out. Everyone went so hard to build fronts right now with the, yeah, it's just pretty low payoff to build a front runner. Okay, I think one of these lobbies somebody only submitted to, right? So we do have some singles in here. Oh, we have 2 singles in here. I guess somebody just submit one more in this. I don't think I can nullify it. Oh, I can cancel the race? Okay. I kind of feel bad for JSR who like actually submitted theirs. You've been in double frontrunner lobbies, but they don't seem to be stat built. I think it's just so hard to like fully build it. We have a Sakura Bakshin. Alright, unfortunately, yeah. We have some singles in this one. You have seen some good frontrunners in other lobbies, and one of them has groundwork. Still got beaten out by Gold Chip. Just make that rooms public. There's always people just looking. You always find A+ gold chips. Yeah, I think if anyone is like tryharding for the CM, they're just gonna be building gold chips. That's like the most favorite to win. I'm surprised you were able to play this game with a name like Air Groove Futa. Have you had it since the start? That's a crazy name. I made it through. And then we have a Narita Taishin. That is... I'm so surprised they let you roll with that name. Old Chip, Nice Nature, Ogre. I do think that's like probably the meta comp. Okay, Sakura Bakshin. Yeah, it's so cool seeing all the 1-star and 2-stars in their racing silks now. And that people finally got their costumes. I would assume that like... I don't know, I just assumed that like a Japanese company would censor Futa. They censored horse? Really? Yeah, you pulled on Silver Creek and got 2 extra cuppies. Yeah, maybe I just need to call everyone 4 and, and people will get them. Ogre Symbolic Creature. That's essentially what I'm doing. So I'm doing Maru, Symbolic Creature. They censored Tail? What? Alright, can Bakshin continue her lead? They censored debuff and making deck names? Dang. What? Holy, I see 3 people accelerating like crazy. These 3 just completely gapped everyone out of that corner. Can Taishin bit? No, Taishin's getting blocked by Ogre. Like, this can just happen, right? Like, you can just get completely blocked out at the final corner. Taishin was the only one that had a chance of beating Gold Chip, I think. And she just got completely blocked out by Ogre. Everyone else is way too... Like, there's no way either of the Pace Chasers would have been able to win. Taishin was the only chance, and she got stuck behind the fatty. Yeah, I mean... yeah, unfortunately, this Ogre blocked out the Taishin. Pretty good Ogre, though. 1000 stam, double gold. But a little too fat. Taishin couldn't get around. Where did Bakshin go? Oh. Bakshin ran out of HP, I think. Because, like, the only way you lose to Nice Nature by a distance is running out of HP. If only Global had first-person POV. Yeah, so we could just see the fatty in front of her. Okay, that was a really funny lobby. Bakshin can run a medium race. Bakshin thought she could run a medium race with... Yeah, she thought it was just 2 sprints, you know? Alright, what do we have in here? Double Nice, double Tachyon, double Gold, 1 Maru, 1... Alright, King Halo. I don't know if Rudolph can run pace. It's just you don't have a stam card, or a stam skill. I mean, you would have to rely on Special Week. And you would lose Dominator, which I feel like is why you kind of want it. Like, I think there's better Umas for Pace Chaser, so Symboli is kind of hard to run as Pace. Like, I think she's just better suited for late because of her unique and just everything like that. You can also get Late Surger from Aishin Flash. The Late Surger combo, which is decent for positioning as well. 1.2k stand would probably be enough if you only grab swinging. If you can hit that, then yes. Oh, thank you for joining the membership, Chamui. I don't think I pronounced your name right. Chamio? Chamio. There we go. Oh, this is a Dominator Agnes Tachyon. Shamu, like the whale. Okay. Shamu. The Chamu? Chamu. Okay. No front runner again. Trying to build a gold chip with Iron Shooting Redshift Emperor. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get the gold chip with Iron Shooting Redshift and Triumphant Pulse. I think I'm asking for way too much. Shamu. So yeah, Chamu. Okay. I thought it was Chami. I thought the I, like, was meant to be pronounced. More velocity mid-race? Yeah. Alright, we had that Pace Chaser, Tachyon. Agnes Tachyon. Oh right, there's only 2 Pace Chasers. You got 3 excels and you only can handle chasing 4 uniques and a medium S. Yeah, I mean, obviously I would be satisfied with just the 3 excels. But I have Tea Time and Triumphant Pulse in the Grands. On the off chance I can also hit those too. It's a Tachyon? Light Particle. Tachyon. I feel like I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Tachyon. Tachyon. On. I'm just in my head. Why is my Nice Nature in 4th? Tachyon. Okay, I'm just in my head. Is gold is gold curvature a must skill? I don't think so. It helps a little bit with positioning, but it's so expensive. Can my Mario live all these debuffs? I'm saying Takiyan? Tachi? Taki? I'm in my head. I have a unique pronunciation for iron. I'm in my head. I don't like calling her Agnes because there's Agnes Digital. The same reason why I don't call Symboli Rudolph Symboli is because there's 4 Symbolis. So I call her Rudolph. It's just like awkward when I say Agnes because Agnes Digital exists. I don't know how my Mario won there. I could say English is my first language. You know, I had to go through English like rehab, not rehab. What's it called? I had to take extra classes for English in elementary school. Yeah, my Mario is good if she survives debuffs. My Mario is pace, yes. His Mario is strong as long as she doesn't die. I pronounced Teho as Te. Okay, I don't even know. My bad, my bad. Iron. Oh yeah, it would be iron, huh? You want to see the support? Yeah, I took Remedial English in 3rd and 4th grade. This was my deck. I had 2 Stams, 3 Speed, and a Wit card, which is why I have 680 Wit. It's because I was running a Marvelous Sunday. Very low power, but obviously I'm like all in on Redshift for power, so I don't really care that I only have 700 power. But this Mario just failed the Gourmand check, so it just dies to Nice Nature. Symbolic getting plus material, yeah. I think there's 4 Symbolis, right? Symbolic Chris S is in, and then who are the others? Serious Symboli is in. There's one more Symboli that I'm blanking on. Oh, the Wit kind of sticks out. Yeah, because Mario has a 10% Wit bonus, so I was like, oh, I can probably get away with running a Wit card, and somehow that run just hit 680 while like having a decent amount of skills. You were saying ask as acts. Oh, speed symbol, yeah. I don't think that they'll ever be put into the game. Man, Eric, your name is just so distracting because it's so long as well. And you're not even running Air Groove? Come on. 3-3-3 split. Oh, your name is so distracting. Okay. Well, we won't check it. I think we've checked a lot of them, so we'll just go until and then look at the winner. No. Well, in the other room, he entered in because there was only 1 slot left, so he entered in. So I think it's fine. He just joined in to fill in the last slot because somebody accidentally fit, because we didn't get a third team of 3. Yeah, he's referenced in Manhattan Cafe, but I don't think they'll never be able to get the rights for Sunday Silence. There's 6 Medras. That could be correct. Who are the Medrios? Ramonu, Palmer, Bright, Ardan, Dober, McQueen, Ryan. There's 6 Medrios. Oh, you just listed them out for me? Thank you. Yeah, I think Bright is usually the one I forget. Is Sunday Silence a Giga Horse? It's just more so Sunday Silence is like... Everyone is a descendant of Sunday Silence. With enough money they could. I would have really liked Deep Impact, but I don't think they'll ever... I just want Deep Impact in, because I wanted to figure out how they would adapt, like, the doping incident. Wait, so then is there 6? Yeah, because there's Palmer. Romu, Bright, Palmer, Ardan, McQueen, Ryan, Dober. That's 7? Romu, Palmer, Bright, Ardan, Ryan, McQueen, Dober, Palmer. Whatever. Yeah, they probably wouldn't adapt. Oh, an Ogre win? Okay, Ogre. Man, my win rate today is a lot lower than yesterday's. Is that a triple finish from Airgrew Fuda? Crazy. You have a level 45 Baiko Pegasus? Triple finish. Oh, you have a really strong gold chip. Oh, but you didn't get swinging? That's funny. Yeah, 3 on the podium is insane. You feel like Narita gets blocked more than gold chip? She does have to pass like everyone because she doesn't have anchors away. So she's pretty highly likely to get blocked. Dang. Man, I really hope like whoever's in the final round and you lose to Airgrew Fuda, like that's gonna feel so bad. You lose in the final round to Airgrew Fuda. Okay, it looks like unfortunately we have some singles in here. Deep Impact owner hates media after the scandal. Yeah, probably. I mean, it was a crazy scandal. We have a frontrunner. A solo frontrunner, Silence Suzuka. Genius X Buckshin? If you lose to him, you just join. Yeah. I'll definitely... Yeah, and we also have the gold chip from Airgroove again. I'll definitely make this better with, like, Discord. Or just try to get through Discord. But yeah, there's just a lot of singles, so... Usually, like, you know, if you retry it and put singles. Yeah, no groundworks. Also, being a solo frontrunner is extremely weak. What was the scandal? It was just a doping scandal. Like, just had performance-enhancing drugs. And it was just like I mean, it was just huge because Deep Impact was just like a really strong horse. So like it wasn't, they didn't really need doping. It's just they wanted to win, so they doped. Was it 2014? I mean, obviously, like, you know, you shouldn't, especially if you're like entering. I mean, like, horse racing drug is very bad because people are betting money, and like that's a lot of money that like a performance enhancing drug can kind of screw over. Is it 2016? That was that long ago. Anime episode was addicted to meth. Yeah. But is it like... Yeah, I don't know why I thought Deep Impact was 2014. Yeah, 2006. Because Deep Impact won... Deep Impact won what? A lot of G1s, right? Got the triple count. Won the Japan Cup. Where's ground supposed to be learned from? Aren't all the cards with it bad? Why? White skills from your parents. Holy Maru! What a lead. That was all 4 uniques activated. Or 3 uniques. No! Please don't lose to a gold chip! Please, Maru! No! No! No, I lost my own gold chip again! That was like the ideal Maru. Oh. This gold chip's not even that strong. I'm sad because like my Maru consistently loses to my gold chip. And like I put so much effort into making this Maru Zensky good. Like I put more effort into Maru Zensky than I have into gold chip. Because I had to get the 7 Pace Chaser sparks. That's why I'm so depressed. Because this gold chip is just random runs that I'm doing. It's so hard for Rudolph to win. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to put Rudolph on late Surger, because I don't think Nice Nature... I don't think this Nice Nature is really helping my team out that much. Like, I should just try to stat check with Triple Ace. The 200 power difference? No, not really. I procced Redshift and Shooting, so that's enough acceleration to make up for the 700 power that I have. It's like, I have enough acceleration, it's just, I don't have enough top speed. The speed debuffs from Nice Nature can help. Well, I mean, I think if I just build a Rudolph with Dominator, it's better than only having the Hesitance. Yeah, it's just a pace versus end diff. Like, there's just 700 meters that my gold ship can abuse and catch up to Maru, even though, like, that Maru Zensky, like, we can, oh, can I not rewatch it? Wait, let's rewatch it. Like, you can see how much acceleration she had coming out of that corner. Like, I do not need more power on the Maru Zensky. It's just, I physically can't get enough more top speed to outrun gold ship. Like, here, let's... Like, this is the ideal situation for my Maru Zensky. She's number 1. Right? She's in 3rd place right now. Alright, I'm gonna slow it down. Like, this Maru Zensky was my plan on beating gold chips. And even in this scenario, I still lose to my gold chip. So she's in 3rd place, right behind the front runner. We are about to enter the final corner. Hold up. So we enter the final corner. She gets 0.4 from her unique ult. She gets 0.4, she procs Shooting for victory, so she has 0.6 coming out of this corner. Look at the number 1. Like, she's already at her top speed. She has a 5 length lead because she's already at her top speed. No more power helps me here. I'm already at top speed. I have a 5 length, or I guess now like a 3 length lead on my gold chip. But because this final straightaway is so long, I can't do anything. Yeah, and my mind doesn't even have like that much acceleration. She just straight up abuses the top speed of Enclosures, and she has Triumphant Pulse and Home Stretch Haste. But like my Maru literally accelerated to a 5 length lead. It's just as a pace chaser, you can't have that much top speed. And that's not something I can do. 27 more speed wouldn't have helped. It's just max speed, medium S, end closer just completely gaps on a medium or long track. The only way would be like a front runner Marzensky, but I do not have the like. I would have to basically like the only way I can see Marzensky winning here is if she was a front runner with 2 other front runners and I had like a 7-length lead on gold chip going out of that corner. How big is the difference between tether and I don't know off the top of my head. I know Dominator is 0.25. So Dominator should be 0.25. Tether is 0.15. So it's 0.10 more. Like 40% stronger. Yeah. Maybe if I got left spring outer post too. I mean, if I had that, then like you can also say if I had left spring and outer post on my gold chip, that would also equal the distance. Like, I think just like inherently, there's nothing that's specifically for pace chasers or front runners that can mitigate this lead. Double Dominator to stop gold chips. I mean, double Dominator hits everything though. Like, yes, you hit 0.5 on everything, but I don't think it just stops gold chip. It's just good to stop everything. But yeah. But then what? What is their ace? Also a gold chip? Alright, what do you have? Triple gold chip, triple nice nature. Our first El Condor Pasa today. Triple Dominator was that Grass Wonder, Tachi, Agnes, and Grass Wonder and Simbali Rudolph. I feel like I need to like go to sleep with that constantly repeating in my head so I can fix how I say it. Tachyon. Tachyon. Is it Tacky? Tacky? Tachyon? Tacky. Tachyon. I'm just getting worse at it. Tachyon. Alright, the triple nice nature flanked by the triple gold chip. So it's Tacky. Tacky. Okay. And now I just need to fix what? Iron. What's the real name of Mambo? Machikane Tannhauser. Yeah, Machikane Tannhauser. And then there's Machikane Fukukitaru. You tried so hard to say Machikane Fukukitaru. I feel like it's easy to say because like it's a vowel after every syllable or after every consonant. So like it rolls off the tongue a lot faster. English. Oh, double pace chaser wins. Oh! Okay, nice. Pace chaser won. I think I ran. Looks like I ran out of HP at the end there. Yeah. Yeah, always seeing the gold chips like slightly because they have the higher top speed. Whoa, I thought El Condor won. Wait, what? Aw. Wait, oh, you don't have a you. That's crazy. You won with 1100 speed and a medium A. You got second place. Five? Wow, this is an insane build for second place. Wait, you actually almost just eked out the victory. That's crazy. Oh, oh yeah, it was the one that got promoted. Right, right. Yeah, probably promoted and then dodged the debuffs. I mean, maybe also proc Breath of Fresh Air correctly. No King Halo max limit break, so power was bad. Yeah, getting the 1 power bonus from her is really nice. Lets you get up to like 700 pretty consistently. I mean, like, this one was really lucky with these 4, and I got up to 884. Are we getting more energy potions soon? Yeah, we haven't gotten any, like, the past, like, 2 weeks, right? I don't know if there's any event. Actually, no. When the Mayano Top Gun and Air Groove Wedding event comes out, I'm pretty sure there's stam restores from that. And that's next week. You have 80 potions ready? Yeah, I mean, you guys are seeing me use my restores. Yeah, there's almost always potions during the story events. So, August 28th for sure. I don't know about any events that come out earlier. CM will give some. Maybe. Does CM give it? The mission's from the CM, right? You play 3 careers a day with some in between to get fans for your club. Yeah, I mean 3 careers is good. You at least use your borrows. 7 days until Narita Bryan. Yeah, Narita Bryan's also a good parent. Once she gets her skill reworked. 3 more days to grind for CM. Well, you can always submit. I mean, you can always grind during the CM too. 3 more days for the qualifying rounds. You're on your last 2 stams. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to use carrots. Like, because of the only reason why I feel confident using my restores is because of my club. But yeah, using carrots feels so bad. It's kind of mitigated for fan runs at least, because what is it, a 5% chance, right? You have a 5% chance of getting 10 carrots from a G1 win. So, you know, once every, like, 3 runs, I see the 10 carrots and I get happy. I'm like, oh, this run was, free. How long for Kitasun rerun banner? I do not know off the top of my head, but it's like mid-December. I just checked. It's mid-December. What's my daily quota for fans? 5 million. Your club is shooting for top 100 soon, so hopefully you'll hit it. Yeah, top 30 is pretty hard. Mine's 5 million, though. I kind of need to step up so I can have a little bit more leeway. Oh, wow. It's funny. I think the second place is 5.6 million, I last heard. Yeah, I remember like some people were saying like they have 5.6. Ours is about 5 mil. Team trials get carrots, yeah. If top 1500. Yeah, 5 mil a day makes me do like, I think I do 5 runs off stream, which is like an hour and a half. I just take a walk and like grind out fan runs. Which is why I am close to having another 200 in my registry. Let's see, let me swap over to date acquired. Yeah, so I was doing McQueen runs, kind of got bored of doing McQueen. I think it's also because I failed the finale with this one, which made no sense to me how this stat line failed the finale. So I didn't want to use a clock and I gave up on her. I have no idea how this stat line failed her finale though. And then I swapped back to Simbali because I want to get 100 mil for her title. What's my strat for fan runs? I generally just hit 600s. I didn't hit 600s here because I think I hit too many wits. But I generally just hit 600s and then just start spamming races and I get like 600k. I usually hit... You saw my club lose first yesterday? Oh, no, you probably saw our second club that was also under the same name. Because we have this club here, and then we have another club in 6th, another club in 7th, because they don't make you choose a unique name. So all the other clubs are also called Eden. But I don't think they caught up to the... There was like a 400k gap yesterday. But a lot of yeah, we have another one in 23rd, also titled Eden. I don't think we have that many down here. Some of them aren't titled Eden anymore because it kind of got confusing. Yeah, so like now it's just everything that ends with Den. Anything that ends with Den is usually also Eden. Because there was too many clubs named Eden. This one's I think also ours. I'm assuming everything that ends with Den is ours. What a good long ults to grab for the next CM. Anything that gives you top speed, because there's not anything that gives you acceleration. So you're looking for like T-Time, Rudolph's Divine Might, and Triumphant Pulse usually. The only skill you can really use next CM is Straightaway Spurt, which I think Narita Taishin has. Or sorry, what's it called? What's the thing? Encroaching Shadows. This is like the only Excel skill really. Yeah, Straightaway Spurt, which comes from... But I thought it came from the Taishin card. But this is like realistically, yeah, but mostly velocity uniques, because there's nothing that really activates on a straight right now. Because if we look here on the Kyoto, like the final corner activates here at 2550. So like Redshift and Shooting for Victory just can't be used here. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, you're probably gonna be wanting to get it on a as like a White Spark. I thought this card gave it. Huh. I thought the Taishin speed card gave Straightaway Spurt. But yeah, you probably want this as a white skill. You think Ryan's ult? Yeah, Ryan's ult will be fine. That's why I have left to Iron here. Ryan's ult works. Same left to some Iron and same Sky's acceleration works where I have at the 2300 mark. So this is why I'm saying like front runners might be able to work, because you can still use the Excel from Saiyan Sky's ult. It's just hard to stay in first place when you don't trigger your acceleration at the very start. But usually it's just because Encroaching Shadow is like the only skill that works at the start of the final leg. But yeah, I would highly recommend, if you really want to be competitive in the next CM, just farm long sparks with Straightaway Spurt for an end closer. 4 extra runs with carrots for the entire month is 1200 carrots or so. Yeah, I think I do 8 runs, right? So you get 4.8 runs a day, and I have to do 3 extra runs a day. So it's about 900 carrots. And then like 1 in 3 runs, I would say I get the 10 carrots from the G1 races, because it's a 5% chance. So it's like I spend about 20 carrots every day, which kind of gets made up for the extra 600 carrots I get for being in a top 10 club. And it's also like all... Because obviously if I was doing fan runs, I could do less runs. Because I can get like 900k with a good supporter deck. Which I originally was doing. I was like getting 900ks. I don't know if I have any here that have 900k. I have like a 780 over here. But I ended up switching over to just farming for parents instead of... Like, I'd rather just do an extra race for a parent farm than to do solely fan farms. Yeah, that's why Taishin is like the meta end closer until she gets taken out and put into Miles. But she's basically the meta for some medium and long races, because if it starts on a straight, Encroaching Shadow is strong, and it just doesn't come on a skill for a while. Let's see. Like, it's an Amazon power card, which you generally don't want to run. The only other card is her Wit card that doesn't come out until 2024. in and it's like it's pretty much locked to characters because you don't really want to run. The only way to get gold skills is that's not from a potential is from a skill, and like why would you want to run a power card for it? You also get 50 cards for every you also get 100 for every 50. 700 is the highest. I think I've hit 800. I know some people in my club hit like 901 mil because they only do fan runs. Taishin is meta for 2 years. Yeah, about. Until like there's enough support to, well, like she's meta specifically in any track that the final leg starts on a straight where you're able to use Encroaching Shadow, and because it has a base duration of 0.9, you usually want to run her on mediums and longs, so you're able to get the increased duration for it. Yeah, I don't know how like to make Rudolph your main ace. I literally have her, so maybe she wins a victory with Pump Some Iron Lottery, but mainly for Dominator. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty hard to build her as like your main ace. I just literally have her for Dominator. What build would one want on Taishin next CM? Last straight velocity skills? Yeah, like probably Triumph Rudolph, because you're gonna usually be in last place, because that's just how Taishin works. So you will be passing people. You can also go like Duty of Dignity calls always activates at the final corner, so you can also use this. That gives you a little bit of extra speed. Other unique ults are obviously Triumph Impulse is good because most likely you aren't in first place in the final stretch. Well, sometimes you won't be in first place in the final stretch. Maybe with Encroaching Shadow, you're just so strong that you're there. And then, yeah, Divine Might is also good since you're going to be passing people. Would be gapped by Gold Ship. Anchors Away is too strong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to deal with Taishin. I didn't get her from the daily pulls, but I'll probably have to once again build Gold Ship. I'm planning to probably maybe do Gold Ship. I don't know if I want to build McQueen. She's kind of awkward to build. And then I'll probably put Symboli in. I don't think I'm bringing a debuffer next round. I'll probably put Symboli because Dominator is just so good. I guess McQueen has 20 to stam. I didn't check what McQueen's potential was. Yeah, and if you're in first, you probably don't need Triumphant Pulse because you're already winning. It's just like a good inheritance skill to tack on. Potential levels. What does McQueen have? Calm and Collected, yeah. Maybe not then. That's kind of awkward. You can't. Also, I'd highly recommend getting your for the next CM, like unless you're a whale, it's gonna be pretty important to get the McQueen card. Where is it? This one. You should try to use your club points on this to prepare for the next CM. You only need it at level 45. You don't need to spend the 3,000 club points to get it to level 50, because all that does is give you hint levels, and like you don't really care about the hint levels because it's kind of random what you get from here. You're mainly grabbing this for a cooldown. This will be like a pretty free-to-play friendly way to get another gold skill for a long course. You got Taishin from the Smart Falcon free pulls. Obviously, this is pretty RNG, but you kind of just have to take what you can get. Yeah, because like it's like the same issue with Breath of Fresh Air, but like this is pretty like it's pretty hard to get away with only running Swinging Maestro. Anime Teho for your gold skills, yeah, maybe. You can also try to run it. Yeah, McQueen can't use this card. That's why I was saying like McQueen's kind of awkward to build, because I can't build McQueen with that card. So right now I've been focused on getting her as a parent because I want to get tea time on my Umas. How many golds will you need? It just depends. Like, if you're able to hit 1200 stam, you can probably get away with just Swinging Maestro. Because I don't think there's going to be that many... I don't think that many people are going to be running debuffers. What is this? This is my gold ships. Like, how much HP do they have here? They have like 300 HP with... Let me remove. With Swinging Maestro and 1000 Stam, gold ship dies without any debuffs. Like, you would have to basically hit 1200 on a 32 with Swinging Maestro to have 48 HP, or less than 1%. Is there any dedicated debuffers for Long? Not necessarily. The only one I can think of right now is Manhattan Cafe, and I don't think she's out, right? Right, Manhattan Cafe isn't out. Before then? Man. Oh, shoot. When did she release? 2021, October? Yeah, I don't think she'll be out for the CM. This is way after. This is in November, I think. She is a debuffer for Long, though, because she has Stam Siphon. But she's also not a debuffer. She only does 1%. There isn't really like a Long. Stam Eater? I mean, Stam Eater is less than a white skill. It's 0.5%. It's half of a white skill. So there isn't really like a dedicated debuffer. 1200 plus 1 is like -3 on a end closer. Yeah. Obviously, actually, you probably want... I think you need 440 guts for a 3200. No, not 440. Is it 400 or 420 for a 32? I can't remember off the top of my head. You could reuse Nice Nature, yeah. I mean, you would only be using Nice Nature for All-Seeing Eyes if you think that people aren't going to build correctly. Because you can only use Nice Nature. Yeah, when higher top speed for sure does drain more. I don't think I have anything here, right? Next CM, 3 gold. Well, yeah. Well, when I built gold ship, I was planning on getting all of these. Like, this was the gold ship, essentially. And then probably like Tea Time, Triumphant Pulse, and... So what is it? Triumphant Pulse. And then all of these are like interchangeable. Actually, Shadow Break might be usable as well. I haven't checked. It'd be like something like this would be the build. Yes, 3 gold is very expensive, and only select few Umas can do it. And then Taishin also gets to do this because they get to have Sleeping Lion instead of Go Home Specialist. Max Stam or Max Speed. You definitely want enough HP, so I would say Max Stam. Because, like, if you don't have enough HP, you cannot make up this distance here. Like, you can't make up the speed drop. Even if you have max speed. As soon as your Uma runs out of HP, there's, like, nothing they can do. It's super important to... Like, you also see, like, because the final spurt is based on how much HP you have left, your Uma won't run at their top speed if they don't have enough HP. They'll just choose a cruising... They'll, like, choose to cruise, basically, since they don't have enough HP. You have to have enough HP. Like, there's just no way you can win if you die out like, hundreds of meters before the finish line. It's a good min speed with 1200 stam. I mean, general... yeah, it's hard to say, because, like, obviously my deck is a little different. It will always be different. You can probably get away with, like, 1,000, right? Or is that too bad? Let me check. What's the difference between 1,000 and 12,000? 4 lengths? Oh, that's actually kind of a lot. I don't know. It's hard to say what the min speed is. Like, you just... Ideally, you want both of them maxed out. You could probably... You don't need max stam, though. Like, you don't need 1,200. Because, like, with... Obviously, if you have your Uma with triple golds, you... Like, this is probably... around, like, I'm probably just gonna rebuilding gold ship exactly like how I have it, except grabbing cooldown instead of Professor of Curvature. Like, it'll be something like this, and this is enough HP. It's just literally the exact same gold ship build. Yeah, no inherited golds is rough. You can get breath, cooldown, Maestro. S-Log only or with S-Turf? S-Turf is actually kind of important here. Let me go ahead and copy this one over. Like, the difference between, like... Actually, no, that's why, because I forgot to change it. Actually, is S-Turf that important? Maybe not without... Like, it's hard to say that aptitude matters if you can't max out your power. Because, like, a 10% buff to 700 kind of doesn't really mean anything. You can see here that an S-Turf in the simulator only gives you, like, 0.6. It's like the S's only really matter when you can, like, max out your stat. Because, like, obviously with, you know, 1200 power, and a 10% on 1200 is a lot stronger than on 700. So yes, you want high power, but if you can't even get your power stat high up, there's no point in getting a high surface aptitude. It's just like, you know, 10% of 700 is 70 power, 10% of 1200 is 120, plus you also have the 120 power. It's only strong if you actually have a high power stat. We can even, like, let's not do like that big of a drastic change. We'll do 800 with an S, and then without an S. Like, you can see it's like half a length of difference in the simulator. You see Goldshu and Taishin lobbies. Yeah, I mean, I think you can do front runners. I think front runners work. It's just, I know, like, I don't have my like sheet out done yet, but it's like Same Sky is so close to the next Champions meet. Even if there was a week in between, it's hard to get front runners up and running in a week. I think it's doable, but it's obviously just easier to build an end closer. You're getting bored of the gold chip ogre nice natures? Yeah. We're running back the same combo with S-Log. I mean, yeah, you need this. You need to get you need the amount of stam, and like all the Umas that are currently being ran generally can get enough stam. You just replace one of your speed cards with a stam card, and that's it. The meta will be a lot different in the mile, at least. So, you know, but next cup is going to be very similar, where it's just going to be a stam check. And only certain Umas can realistically build enough stam for the Gemini Cup. On a mile, it'll be a lot different. They'll be there next year with Rudolph, Reichauer, and Special Week. You know, if the time loss often gives us 2 more weeks. Yeah, I don't know what the timeline is. Because I'm estimating there's like a week in between at the maximum. But they are estimating that it's on the same day. How's Frontrunner win with not a lot of options for gold recovery skills? Don't ask me, man. I have no idea. I don't build Frontrunners. I'm just saying, like, this is the only other option I can see. Like, I can't imagine a Pace Chaser. Like, you guys saw that example that I put out with the Marzensky. Like, my Marzensky had max acceleration coming out of that corner and just lost because of the straightaway. That one is a 700 meter straightaway. This is a 800 meter straightaway. So there's like an additional 100 meters of just being able to abuse your top speed. But also you just pray that your front runners block out or compact just fish the director's edge or the guts card. Front runner stam requirements are actually the lowest in practice, right? Since they have the lowest top speed. Yeah, but it's not... I mean, like, maybe you can skimp out on, like, 80 to 100 stam. But it's just hard to beat a gold chip that has a 20% stam recovery. But I think you can, like for example, you can probably force Simbali into frontrunner, right? Because she has a B in frontrunner. You just lose your unique skill, which is super awkward. Never mind, actually, this doesn't work. I think losing your unique skill is too much. I don't know, it's hard. Like, without stat bonuses and stam. How much stam would you need to survive 4 debuffers? 4 debuffers would be like 10% stam. You would need 2 gold skills, essentially. Like, you would need enough HP and 2 gold skills. You're in Top Gun and her potential 3 helps a lot. Top Gun? For Bofa. Unfortunately, this is the nerfed version, where it's just a random straight. But I guess I'm also gambling on cooldown. Double debuff long meta. I'm not excited for the wedding version to come out because she also has Mystifying Murmur. So I believe that this is super far. This is farther into the future. Champions mate. But you might encounter people running double debuffer in the one after the mile. Leo Cup. I think Leo Cup, somebody will be running Nice Nature and Maya No Wedding for Mystifying Murmur. 16%, 5 from Nice Nature, 3 from others, 10 times 2. Yeah, 16. Oh, I just estimated like around, like 2 golds recovers 11%, and like some of the skills can drop. Only Kita-san can be front and race long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what the meta is besides Taishin. Like, I can't find a way, just like how this CM, I can't really find a way to beat Goldship. I cannot find a way to beat Taishin. Besides, like, winning by RNG. Like, on paper, I think Taishin is the strongest. Yeah. So I'd say, that's what, yeah, 4% is probably the leeway for stam check for wit, or wit checks. But yeah, I mean, second medium is gonna be so boring. Yeah, the problem with Kita is you can't use the Kita support. If you are greeting on Sleeping Line, you run Sakura to break it. But I feel like if you're running Taishin, wouldn't you just run a frontrunner? Like, why would you... Like, if you own Taishin, there's not another Uma that is stronger than you, so wouldn't you just run a sacrificial frontrunner to not get hit by Urara? I don't know. They have to be, like... They have to be building really stupid to not run a frontrunner with their Taishin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you mean to... Okay. For the distance here. I guess... I don't think she needs Sleeping Lion, though, to... Like, I guess you would have... They would just have to build very low stam. Yeah, it's super unreliable. You can run Saiyan Sky too if you can build her in a week. Yeah, for the 0.4 acceleration. I don't think I can test Saiyan Sky here. I really don't want to go through the Japanese version of this. Yeah. I don't want to go through the Japanese version to figure it out. Isn't Urara supposed to mess up? Yeah, I think if she's in the far back, and then you could run a McQueen with your Urara to also abuse the distance diff. It's just they would have to skimp out on a lot of stam. You're using a slot to not lose to Taishin. What am I looking for? Sleeping Lion. Does Taishin need to bring fronts, or is pace also okay? I don't think it really matters what team comp you bring with it. I don't think you need a front. So there's a distance of 75%. So you have to be 75... Wait, if there's a distance of 100 meters between the first and last Uma, you are no further than 30 meters behind the first one. So then if you have this is a 100-meter gap between the first and last Uma, you are further than 75 meters behind the first one. Wait. I think 3 gold recovery skills is 2 troll next champion lead for Super Creek, like a pacer. She has to beat in the back 20. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, how does this work? Because Haru is so far back from the front runner that's why he turns off. You know, it should be 75 meters behind the first and last? I cannot... okay. It's so annoying that it's like the other way, so I have to like invert the meaning. Yeah, I would just say like as Taishin, if you own Taishin, your way of countering the Urara is just build enough stam where you don't have to rely on Sleeping Lion. 3 gold recoveries for Super Creek on Pacer. I don't think that's neutral. It just, like, you just need to make sure you have enough HP. You just don't have to really account for too many debuffs. Like, you won't get hit by 6% from double gold Nice Nature. So you don't need as much stam. Should be within 25% or less from last place. Yeah, so I think Aurora would make the gap too wide. So it's hard for her to hit the 25% distance diff. Yeah, it could be worth running that, and then you guarantee tea time with, even on Inherits, it doesn't have to be on McQueen. I don't know. I haven't done a full analysis, it's just like, I just know Taishin is going to be strong next. I should not be there. I just know Taishin is going to be pretty much the strongest. And I'm trying to figure out what to build to deal with it. Because I don't own her. Yeah, going -1 to mess with a Taishin is very funny. Because what, Taishin is... like, the only thing you stop is 1 gold skill. So not only are you reliant on the fact that there is a Taishin in your lobby, that Taishin also needs to be relying on Sleeping Lion. You've come to the same conclusion that Taishin is the GOAT. Yeah, I would really, like, same thing, you know, with this Champions Beat. If somebody finds a way to consistently beat Gold Chip, please tell me. And in this Champions Beat, if someone finds a way to beat Taishin, please tell me. First person POV for an Urara in log. The meta could just be 3 end closers, stopping the Taishin won't stop the other 2. Yeah, I just can't imagine end closers just aren't strong, because they can abuse 800 meters of top speed. Like, there's just not enough skills in the game to stop end closers. Like, we don't have enough velocity skills to make up the difference in this last spurt phase. Yeah, and we can't run Dominator. Since that's medium only, right? What can we do? What can we do? What even are the other debuffers? Just block them? That's what I'm saying. Run triple front runner. Block them all. No one has Petrifying Gaze. Air Groove is the solution. No Great Escape either to have a big enough lead. Yeah, because we don't have... no Petrifying Gaze. Kill me. Yeah, that's what I think. I think 3 frontrunners works. It's just... it's so close to... like, you want Gormon... or not Gormon. You want Saiyan Sky's ult, and it's just so close. I guess you could just gamble on not building it. Oh, are you talking about for this CM? Yeah, I think triple frontrunner could try to do it. It's just, I can't find somebody who's attempting to build that because it's so hard to get Gormont in order to convert your lead. Air group super quick, blinding them. Wedding Miles would be a good inherit on Taishin. You're just making Taishin stronger. That's not helping me. Why are you making Taishin stronger? Let me look at Wedding Mayo. If you overtake someone during the final corner or beyond, if you're in the front, your speed will increase. If you're in the middle of the pack, your acceleration will increase. Yeah, I mean, this is like a good if condition for Taishin around the final corner right here. Actually, no, you would only be able to use the speed version, right? You can't use the acceleration. So you would only use the speed version, overtaking somebody from 4th or higher, so you increase your target speed. It's a 0.15. It's like the same level as the other speed inherits that you can pull up. Because you can't use this acceleration, because it has to be on the final corner. Like, final corner starts on the 4th one. Yeah, it's not that good. You'd rather have Divine Might, Triumphant Pulse, or the Duty of Dignity Calls. Gambling on Passing Groundworks, hits medium S, winning the 50-50 Seiyun for Great Escape. Every triple front using a product that has lost, even though they have some of the best builds you've ever seen. I mean, the issue right now with front runners in this CM is that you only have access to Redshift. I guess that would also be the issue for this CM as well. You'd only have access to Seiyun's ult. And you can't really use Seiyun's ult, just Seiyun's ult to convert your lead. Triple front, you can bring Taiki. Oh yeah, okay. So you are top 3, and then yeah, your 3rd place Uma would trigger Redshift and shooting, and then overtake your other 2 that use Redshift. So they can be in 3rd to trigger Taiki shuttles shooting. I mean, I have yet to see a video of that working, or anybody who is crazy enough to attempt to build 3 frontrunners for this CM. The Taiki slingshots. Yeah, I mean, I have not seen anyone successfully... I mean, I would love to see a race that the slingshots work. And then you have, what, Resplendent Red Ace? Just slingshot to first. If you were unemployed, you'd try to build them. Not enough time. Yeah. I don't even understand how people are getting groundworks on their Umas. Like, I've been trying to get tail held high on my parent Umas, and just, like, even that's not working. Like, I haven't even gotten a single 3-3. Like, I have, what, almost 390 runs, and I don't even have a triple blue, triple red. Good try, but you don't have any front Umas. You have Maru and Daiwa. Borrowing the gold ship card and failing. Now, position sets, like, you're talking about the acceleration, right? That doesn't work until... I thought that was like a rework thing, you know? Because I know it worked in the... I know it works in Japan right now. Dangers. But does it work right now? Because you don't get the speed boost, right? I thought they haven't added the speed boost from dodging danger. Wait, sorry. Dodging. But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like this mechanic, right? I think that this one has it. Dodging danger. This mechanic, right? Where they abuse the they abuse like the acceleration you get from changing lanes, because it gives you a target speed increase. But I don't know if this is in the game right now. I thought it came late in a later patch. Borrowing 6-star groundworks and it doesn't get passed down. You have groundworks parents, a tail ramp, and ramp up grandparents. Yeah, but you still also need to pass it onto your ace, because you don't want to be running the cards on your ace. So you need to pass it onto your ace and get the medium distance and get whatever else you need. I don't know, getting the white sparks feels so bad. I'd have to double check if this is in the game right now, but I can't find anything that says it's not in the game, at least off of this short. Freaking the short search up, but I'll double check. All right, I do think I'm gonna end the stream here though. Little bit of a ramble. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably do like a Discord poll or something, and then just pick people to DM the race code, just so it's a little bit fairer than like it relying on connections and stuff like that. Thank you guys all for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow for more gold ship runs. Alright, shut up, gold ship. We'll be back tomorrow for more gold ship runs, and then hopefully the rooms are a little bit more organized. I will catch you guys all later. Bye bye. I do not want to dream with gold ship. Yeah, just ask in the Discord if you guys have any more questions. Bye bye.